Let's go.
I'm hoping for a 2-2
There we
split
go.
on the wins this year heading into
All right.
champs. Here we go. Map 1, FaZe, Thieves.
Got champs.
It's another trophy. It's another win.
Let's go Optic, huh? Start throwing the Optic hat.
Thieves, your major 4 champs.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to COD Champs 2025. We're almost ready to get our grand finals underway, but before we do, I am joined by the one and only Lawrence Benton, Associate Design Director at Treyarch. You're here to give us some good news, I think, mate. We've got some fantastic stuff to reveal about Season 4.
Yeah, it's awesome to be here. Great to see you again, Miles, and great to be in Canada for Champs. All of us at Treyarch have loved watching our game Black Ops 6 played at the highest level in the CDL this year and this weekend. It's been awesome.
It's been something, mate. I know I saw you up there earlier, and it's been a crazy tournament. What can you tell us about Season 4 Reloaded, which is coming up soon?
Yeah, Season 4 Reloaded drops next week, July 2nd, which is Wednesday. We have 2 new multiplayer maps. The first is Eclipse. This is a 6v6 face-off and gunfight map. It's really close quarters, frenetic gameplay. Takes place in a nightclub fit with a DJ booth and a disco ball. So you can jam out
It's pretty cool looking.
your face-off and gunfight maps.
This looks great. I know there's another Supreme fan favorite coming in from an older Black Ops title. Can you talk about that one as well?
Yeah, so fans of more traditional 6v6 and competitive are going to have a good time with Fringe. Originally seen in Black Ops 3, it's back in Black Ops 6. It plays like you remember it.
Hit the
minus
Benjamin
the
before
wall
the
running,
game
of
starts.
course.
Hold on.
We've revisualized some of the POIs around the map, but rest assured, Grandma's house is back.
It's the real deal, man. It's got a sign and everything. So this is now a whiskey distillery, is that right?
Yes, and you'll be able to get your hands on Fringe in pubs, but with the CDL season wrapping up this weekend, we're also going to be putting it into the rank play map pool. So Fringe Hardpoint, Fringe S&D will be ranked on Wednesday. And we're looking to keep the rank play map pool fresh in the remaining Black Ops 6 seasons now that the CDL season's wrapping up.
Yeah, CDL season's wrapping up. I mean, is there any other changes you can share about some maps coming in? Obviously, we've got some new ones.
Yeah, so I mean, we're going to evaluate future maps that drop for rank play and competitive viability. We're also going to be re-adding Rewind Control, Skyline, and Vault Search and Destroy to the rank play map pool. So a couple more maps in there. That will also let us bring back the mode vote, mode veto vote.
Yep.
So every so often before matches, you'll see all 3 modes on one map, and you'll be able to veto the one maybe your team doesn't want to play or isn't as good at.
That's fair. That's a good shout. Excellent. So we've got new maps. We've got some old maps coming back, some old modes as well. Any new weapons or any new toys we get to play with?
Yeah, a couple
it
new
in a
toys
match
in
on,
the
dog.
Season 4 Reloaded update.
Try to
We
see
have
some
the pickaxe,
murder.
which is a really visceral melee weapon, super satisfying to use. Also, the Olympia 12-gauge shotgun is back, this time as a
I like the
special
Olympia.
weapon. Obviously restricted in rank play. You're not going to be used that in competitive, but you will be able to get your hands on this in pubs. And it being a special weapon, you'll be able to put it into your secondary slot without overkill. So that creates some interesting loadout and build configurations, and we're excited to see what players do.
We'll be ruining pubs when we get back. Okay, cool, exciting, very, very exciting. Oh gosh, mate. I mean, it'd be crazy if we didn't talk.
Feature.
And I just think the biggest thing, like, 2 players.
The Duty World Championship. What do you want to say?
There we go.
I just want to say thank you guys so much. It feels like every event's a home event being on this team, so it's amazing.
Thank you so much, Mercules. Best of luck.
Thank you.
From challengers to the championship match, Mason Ramsey has blown the roof off the Call of Duty universe. Wow. You take a look at his numbers, he is right up there with the great Matthew Piper. It gave Formal, it gave the greatest controller player to grace multiple titles.
Yeah, I mean, Matt's an absolute monster. The fact that you have graphics comparing you to Formal is just impressive in and of itself. Mercury's on a fantastic run here at Champs.
Mercules, though, is going up against another player that has risen from challengers. He's been in the CDL, but he hasn't been in champs for 4 years. We welcome Neptune back.
Neptune's a fucking demon,
Surge
yo.
is in their third
Neptune's
championship
actually
battle
crazy.
of the season. They were here
These guys are
twice
no
in the
fucking
regular
slouches,
season.
man.
But Joe,
They beat LA.
They didn't win a single game on
And they beat
Championship
FaZe,
Sunday.
right? They
The
beat
team
FaZe,
seems to fade. How do they right the wrongs of the past, and what has been different for Vancouver? They've already gone 2 3-0s over our number 1 and 2 seed and 2 Game 5 Droolers.
I think, yeah, that's kind of the key. They've been tested early at this tournament. They've gotten past
There
their
we
big
go.
test. You've gotten over that LA Thieves hump. Then you clutch up when you need to, right? Like last night, even going to a couple of Game 5s. Those are just long days, grueling days. Your adrenaline is going. I don't know, just that
Yo.
clutch factor. That sort of,
That
all
nigga
right,
was
we
so
can do
pissed.
this. We've gotten through all the toughest tests. We've gotten back to a championship Sunday.
04 has looked great with a third AR. We've talked about how that's impacted the pace. Abuza has played phenomenal, but I feel like we keep talking about Neptune and Nasty. Who has had the bigger impact recently? Who needs to have a bigger game going up against Optic Texas?
Neptune has had the biggest impact, at least positively, of course. And I just think it's insane thinking back to like his story and the way it's gone, having been in the CDL, having been on teams alongside players like Hydra, who we consider one of the best, like Krim, and having to battle his way back onto the main stage.
Oh, shit,
from
he's flipping the
Challengers,
ball?
And to have such a large impact. Like, I
yeah,
don't
that's right.
believe
This was
unless you
yesterday.
were keeping up with Challengers, you would
saw that
understand
live.
how good Neptune was until we saw him slotted
One
into
blurred back
Vancouver
then.
Surge. And then when you'd ask me, who kind of has the most pressure, I almost want to put it on 04 and Abuza right now. They've been a little inconsistent up and downs, but we had some great performances out of them yesterday. I'm excited to see what they pull out today.
Optic flawless so far, but this is their first best of 9. They will be truly tested across all of the maps, as we will have an incredible grand final in store for us potentially. Joe, let's take a look at our maps and modes and walk me through how this works in the big series.
Yeah, so obviously, Optic are going to have a lot of advantages here. So they're going to have to get rid of red chart hard points, that vault control, which is one of the strongest there for Surge.
Yep.
I think if you look at this layout in the best of 9, for me, Surge has to just win early. The back half, when you look at the double haciendas into the rewinds, that is just
It's a
not
weird
a
map.
strong point.
Bro, I
for
don't like
Vancouver
dealership
Surge.
S&D at all.
If you're Surge, you need maps 1 or 2 just to slow down this momentum of Optic, but we saw it last year. If Optic did ahead early, the crowd behind them, this could be a quick one.
You got to be up 2-1 headed into that vault hardpoint. Seriously, if you're Vancouver, because the back end of this, as you mentioned, they don't like those Hassies in the rewinds. They've had virtually no success there.
fucking
If you're
demons
Vancouver.
on
So
rewind,
early
bro.
on, that's their strength. They have to.
All right,
start
so
out
what are we
hot.
thinking? I'm thinking it's going
time to lock it
be...
in with our scuff pick'ems, the final pick'em of 2025. Alley Cat,
Optic
do us
wins
the
it.
honors. Where are we
Saying it
going
now.
first?
Optic wins the whole thing.
Look, I asked the people this morning, those who
She's
know,
gonna say
I'm
Surge.
going with Vancouver Surge. The curse continues.
Vancouver Surge to kick the night off. Joe?
Listen, man, I think it would be awesome to have an Optic Merc with a ring, so I'm going to go Optic.
Optic Mercules.
I like that one, Joe. I'm going to go with Optic as well. They have been unstoppable. This is for the back-to-back.
Fuck it.
Vancouver has been to 2 grand finals. This is their third. They don't get blanked, but it's Optic Texas taking it game 8. I got Texas.
Game 8, huh?
It done back to back.
Let's
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen, the predictions are in. Put yours in the chat right now, because the Black Ops 6 grand finals begins.
Optic stacks the points.
Fucking Brad. Look at him.
The story truly is.
That shit was crazy
I mean,
last
he
year.
has turned this team around.
LA Thieves have taken Surge all year long with legacies in the making. Vancouver Surge get their first win on the board.
You're going home.
You're going home.
Been perfect.
Man, it feels amazing, man, especially what we've gone through as a year with me and Brandon. I'm so happy right now.
Job's not finished, but we're going to keep this momentum going, and we're looking to win this tournament.
Lock in, Ontario. We've got
It's not going to be easy, man. I think Optic got it. They just can't lose the first map. They have to win the first map. And I think they'll be golden.
just flips the round on its head. Mr. Takeover. Hydra. Oh, yes. It's unheard of. This man is gone.
Another one. Roll start.
Yo. Is this shit about to start, or are they just playing all these commercials so they can put a fucking 20-minute fucking buffer on there? What's going on with this? Oh shit, look. What the fuck? And the RC car? Alright, man. Oh, it's the camera. This is kind of fire. That's kind of fire. People said this place was fucking empty. It looks pretty packed to me. Damn. That was fucking cool. That was fucking cool. These things got the little pyrotechnics going. Oh shit! Look at this! What the fuck is going on, bro? Drumline? Hey! What the fuck? Look at this. Why are they doing it? I don't even know why they're doing this. They should have got Godzilla in this motherfucker. Fighting King Kong. Wearing optic verse. You know what I'm saying? Vancouver. Guess we go through the drum line. Somebody calling it cannon. I've had enough. I've had enough.
Ready, everybody, because coming from all the smoke of the losers bracket, get loud for the Vancouver Surge.
Look at them. They're fucking ready.
Not only do
Let's
they
go.
already have one of the best placements their organization has ever seen, they are looking to come from losers round 1 to a championship ring. And it's a roster full of players that have been overlooked, underrated, and have made a statement. And they've got to go through the green wall.
These niggas are playing for millions of dollars right now.
Yes, they
You can remember
do.
that.
Yes, they do.
What's that?
And now, the next squad coming to the stage. They've been playing perfect all tournament long.
Nero looked nervous.
Looking to defend that
He got the
trophy
music
and
on.
keep it in the South.
He's stretching. He's stretching his arms and shit. He looks a little
Make
nervous.
some noise for Optic Texas.
He might be a little too cracked out on the caffeine.
Defending champs looking to get
Yeah, they're
another
ready.
ring. Shotzi and Hood looking to cement their legacy.
Oh,
Mercury's
man.
looking
They
to
all
build
look like
his.
whatever.
It's going to be a tough battle, but they have walked through
Dash got
everybody
hands in his
so far
pockets.
this
All right, bro.
It's the grand
Optic.
final, and it's Optic Texas going up against
Bro said Optic and 8. I don't know, man. They might not drop a fucking map. Look at them. They're too happy to be here.
Yes, it is. We have the Kings of the North versus the Kings of the South here in our league. But only one of these squads can lift this trophy and be Call of Duty champions. But now who shall it be? It's time to find out. Ontario, make some noise for our squads on the stage. Your Call of Duty champs starts now.
Champs.
What a tournament it has been. Of course, the storylines.
Put us in a map.
Is theirs.
Yeah, 3.
Give it away.
Oh, shit.
Well, on the flip side, we know for Vancouver, no stranger to a grand finals. They have yet to get a map win.
Here we go! Map 1! Optic Texas yet to drop a map so far in the tournament. Vancouver Surge, they're a handy-dandy team when it comes to hardpoint. Into it we go. Nasty and Neptune finding the kills, get the opening time.
Hey, stopping all the flanks rolling through. Who might make the impact, but at least you shut down Mercules off the rip. Anytime he falls in the feed, Vancouver gonna breathe a sigh of relief, but there you go. 3 there from Optic, the time is theirs.
Yeah, 3 dead's a massive moment now, not only to get some hardpoint time.
Look at
We
3.
play first to 250 here in the COD League. You're going to make your way
3.
towards the new hard point on the top right-hand side
Hold
of the
them
mini-map
back.
as well. Every
Whoa,
minute they're going to change
how do you lose
positions,
that?
And our players know where they're at. 3
4,
dead
who's
again
4?
now.
Dashy, come on, Dashy.
And you got a Boozer, sophomore season. Him and Nasty looking to join the ranks of the EU GOATs, trying to be the first one to get that ring. And they got the setup around P2. It has been a struggle point this hill for Optic Texas. And right now, Vancouver trying to take full advantage.
This is a lovely P2. A very promising hill for a huge amount of hardpoint.
Damn.
Through the well, through the
Damn.
side door. Now through the driveway.
Easily broke. Well, it's not broke.
Trying to reinforce the
You
players
haven't
off
broke
point.
it yet.
And what do you know, folks?
There it is.
What a break.
Instantaneous,
Woo!
no time wasted. Every single player winning their gunfights, and Dasher with the Jackal gets on the board as well.
Counterattack on now for Surge. Quick reaction, they're going to have it indeed. Over
Somebody
to
watch
Broadway,
these
and
kids. They're
Dashy.
coming around backside. 5 and 8.
Tracking.
Look at 8.
Big
Nice.
Bruce. Lands 2.
Look at 7. Look at 7.
Undeniable how good these two players
fucking
are.
riding.
Laser beams, I feel like the bullets missed are only intentional. Number 7, though, just slipped the net. Nasty might be able to get the players out of time, and there you go. A moment of mishap from Optic.
That was clean.
The first mistake made, and that turns into a 4 down, and they spawn out. Vancouver, they're right back in it.
A massive moment for Vancouver. Optic are now
Whoa.
trapped. They're gonna battle their way through Nasty. Only gets 1
This
to his
kid
name.
Nasty is
Before the new
fucking
hardpoint
shooting.
comes up. Low left-hand side of the mini-map over defenses.
Wow.
Surge in position.
Trophies out, ready to go, and you got roamers all over the place. 0-4 behind enemy lines, trying to slow him down. Well, he gets the entry. Abuza on time, though. Loses it to Shotzi. So Shotzi, the nuisance, he gets through. He breaks you down. Optic Texas are in.
Come on, Dash. Yo, Dashy has to wake up.
Not get a second there, but the hardpoint
Can't
now
win without him.
with the green
Dashy
of
and Hoop
Optic.
need to
Nice sneaky
activate.
play. Up
Now.
top, Neptune gets himself involved in the
You
fight.
need
Can't get a second on a Hoop. Trades are there. Dashy last man left up on this side
He has
of
to
the
win
map.
this fight.
And there's a pinch developing
He has to
now
win
with
this fight.
Surge on
Dashy has to
time.
win
Oh, yeah, we are battling in this one. 0-4
Can't die
winning a
here.
gunfight from time. Dashy trying to be
Nice.
pushed out, and he's reading the spawns for the moment. 2 in the feed there from Optic, and Dashy gets
Look
the
at
guy
6.
out of
Look at
time
6.
as well. A
Nice.
battle here on P3, and Optic come out on top. And even on the rotation, Optic are there first, but the white arrows are coming.
We're already on
Shotzi
new.
takes him down.
Shotzi's got to win this.
Nice.
He does.
You got one
Bruce is
more?
not going to be in play for a moment.
he doesn't
Nasty
see him.
and
He's up
exploring
top.
on the right side of the map to Shotzi now, and they
He's
can
not
make their
moving.
way over to Rock. Another great hard point.
Both of them are
You
playing
can
the
accumulate a
same
huge amount of
fucking
time here
angle.
with Optic in control. Let's go
Just
for it,
different
let's
ways. With different directions. Ugh. Dashy's shooting, but he just can't fucking clutch up the kill right now. Wow. Fuck out of these niggas. Ugh. One more. No, come on, Hoop. Yo, this nigga Hoop played his life. Ride. Yeah. Ride. Nope. On his ass. On his ass. Get on point. Oh my god.
He ran like secret there.
I'm looking dark.
Gates up dark, top dark. He jumped out. Flanking plat. Flanking plat.
Don't challenge.
One shot.
Now challenge. Damn. Yo, Hook's shooting.
I'm spawn killing. Top flat, 04 dead.
Hercules is trying to. He's having a fucking game.
Right back off spawn.
Alright, let me get back looking at this mini map here.
Another. Nice, get that time.
That's where the real game happens.
Yo, he's already top dark, dead.
They're gonna go.
One might go around.
Yeah, they're going around. He called that
Yeah,
perfect.
they're going open. I'm helping you open. Watch it open.
Come around, look at
Deep
A.
close.
Deep close open.
Yeah. Oh,
It's fine. Just hold. Watch your front new. Watch front
too
new.
dead.
He's probably through.
Yeah, Nothing's front new yet. He could be through. Could be through.
Damn, he spawned out like that.
Nothing front new. They could be in the back.
That's him. No, touch route, Nancy. That was the first guy.
Nothing front new.
That was the first guy. We're good.
When is our top open? Our top open now.
Yo, we're spawning them well. We are spawning them well.
Looking at it.
See him.
Help us out.
Got my front.
You know there's two. You know there's two. You know there's at least two.
I'm shouting out your side.
04 got me.
This kid 04 shooting, bro.
Another one.
What the fuck?
Stay down, make a
04 came to play.
Watch your side.
Right.
Nice shit.
Another one at a time. Go for it.
I got it well.
Okay, go.
Go new.
Taking the water out. You go front with it.
Press it.
Unbelievably calm there from Optic, and look, this is a perfect tracking of players. It is a perfect.
Yo,
tracking
imagine
of
if that
spawns.
worked
They're
that
reading
he
everything. That
he
being
actually
said,
got killed by
Vancouver
someone else
Surge,
right there.
That's P2 break team in the game
That could've
on
been
this
crazy.
hill. This is where they fight back to get through, but Shotzi looking to take it from you. It's a battle for the final 20.
Great stuff for Surge. Again, 3 dead, last man to be up. Mercules fighting his way forward. Trades are done there. Once again, though, looking for the awkward spawn moment. We're looking for that man to be spawning
They're
on the
gonna
right-hand
give up
side.
that
It's
time.
Optic again. 04 on a 6 spree. Looking to get himself a Hellstorm to play with in a moment. That's going to be very useful in the new hill.
Yeah, Bait and Booza, let him slide out, get the action going. He just needs this kill. It could be a monumental impact, especially on a P4. He needs to secure this next one.
They want to give him at least one. He has nothing left to throw. It has to be a killer and assist.
Slammed.
Unbelievable. That hurts
Damn.
a lot in the long run. We'll see how this hard point goes, though.
But
'cause
can he
again,
get away
Optic
with his
have locked it
life?
down.
Think he
Put
can.
your chips in towards getting that streak, and you didn't necessarily put pressure on time. And
Perfect
no!
timing. Perfect fucking
Shotzi
timing.
picks up 3 in a row. 3 dead again.
Superstar players make the big plays in the big moments, and Shotzi right now
You
is
just call
doing it all
Shotzi a
double
superstar?
positive over
That's
Mid in
right.
the Hill, and he just won every
Oh,
single
fuck.
key gunfight. That is a man hunting for his 3rd ring.
Going for that 3 spree. You'll get 4 kills before he gets to the ring, though. Oh, what a move. Omni movement keeps him alive in the play for a minute longer, and a couple more now for the front side of the hard point. Shotzi and move from inside time.
Come on, you
Fighting for
need
the
that.
kills. Contest is good. Vancouver
need that
holding
kill.
it together.
Nice.
And look at what this is doing on the minimap, by the way. He's just buying so much time. His spree continues, but him just contesting
Behind you.
allows his teammates to get fully set up at new. So Mercury's
Neptune's
been
a
lying
fucking-
in wait, ready for the
That
kill.
motherfucker's shooting today too, huh?
Right now, Optic Texas with the lead. We're gonna
Horrible
see Vancouver
KD,
Surge trying
but-
the break here on Rock. Let's go for a listen in.
He's playing his game. He's got 55 seconds. Fried.
You can kill him.
We need zone. Oh shit! There you get flashed and still fry that nigga like that. Oh my god! Yo, these niggas are fucking shooting. Optic wants that ring. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, Neptune's fucking. He ain't playing today. Not nasty. This kid's fucking gross. Ugh. Woo. Shoulder it. Shoulder
Getting close
it.
to the end here, the business end of our Hacienda hard
Get
point.
fucking melted like
Neptune
butter,
alive in the hill,
bitch.
trying to stay alive. The comms as chaotic as you like
Let's
now
get
with
it.
3 dead. We're looking at a big
On
moment
P.
here for Optic.
Yeah, they do not have a choice in the matter of Vancouver. There was nothing they could do on this map. Shotzi just popped takeover. Not even saying they're hitting the pre-fires. You are walking in the bullets. You are walking into death. 10
Damn.
points away. And
Shotzi's fucking fine with the AR.
She fight for Shotzi. A few more
Give
points
Shotzi
now.
the
Everyone
AR.
here, close by. Oh, it's another from Bruce
That's
on
it.
time. And that is map number 1. Optic. Draw
Woo.
first blood.
Let's go.
A heated opening.
Let's
here in our
go.
grand finals.
Shotzi
Young
fucking
Shotzi.
screaming.
Took crash at the start of the year and it didn't pay him much. Now, it seems to be going okay.
They were saving the build-up for their powers for this very moment. This is an unbelievable performance in map number 1. Shotzi just went double positive, 27 and 13.
Damn.
And obviously, his multi-kills were a spectacle, locking down his rotations, especially
27
shutting
and,
down 4.
13 's
Vancouver
kinda
were
crazy.
fighting back. They created these moments to get back in the
What are we
game.
looking at here?
He was having none of it. And his duo right there next to him, 26 and 19 from Hoop. That is feed up a comfortable map 1 win.
Y'all went
They
posy.
remain perfect. That is 10 maps in a row at champs.
Neptune was
Optic,
fucking
undeniable.
shooting. I'm
Yeah, this
surprised
is a
his
real
damage is so
powerful
low.
string of dominance. We've not seen the likes of this in a hot
15
minute.
and 24 is
Highlights
actually
from map
fucking
number 1.
bananas too.
Vancouver
Like, what happened,
some
buddy?
good looks in the first set.
Like a
We'll see the game
0.6.
flow in a moment. After the second
Bananas
P1,
from Mike Bike.
there was
Bananas.
no going back. Optic caught fire. And that train ran all the way to
Means you
250.
dodged it.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, and this moment right here from Shotzi too, like they made that mistake on P2 Optic did. All 4 players spawn out. Shotzi finds that route, pops a 2-piece on time, and any momentum Vancouver could have gotten, crushed. Any, like, just again, multi-kills on multi-kills. The man has the vision. He's not hyperactive in the comms. That man is in the game.
Yeah, it really is. A couple of nice moments here from 04. This is the beginning of the 6th street. And the end of it, as Shotzi picks up an insane 2-piece here on the back line. Again, that is a huge moment with Surge. Maybe a little bit too much time thinking, a little bit less time in-game and making those heads-up plays and those aggressive plays that we've seen them make all tournament long. One of the stronger teams in Hardpoint. Surge just got turned inside out there by Optic. That's map 1.
And how about that look? There are no regrets anymore. He is playing with absolute fire. And the Des talked about it, and this is the main theme, right? Optic 10-0. They've had a perfect tournament thus far, and in the grand finals, Vancouver Surge. Right now, they're 0 for 9. They are struggling.
Let's go.
They need the momentum. You can't give Optic any.
Per round, so using
Alrighty then.
Vancouver incredibly efficient at getting the bomb down on this map, and Optic traditionally not good on the retakes. That being said, we know they've got the tech. They've got the wall bang spot. Shotzi loves his action over towards A. Hook has shown off the goods over towards the B site. They have had a month to prepare for this very map and very moment. Right now, Optic are full speed ahead.
And there's some of the players who showed us some of the tech on this map first time round. Looks like we're going.
All right. Since Optic won the first map, we're gonna pop a brewski. Little Stellar. Let's go.
Hook's going to be the man of the moment. Shoulders thrown, intel gained, but the duel is now on. 04, will the stun connect? Yeah, it does. Not enough to force the fight. Neptune there, up close and personal as well. And what do you know? After the smoke clears, after the stuns are finished, it's a nade from 04.
That was the frontline trenches. That was no man's land with the number of nades that just landed. You got Mercules playing a cheeky spot. If Vancouver elects to go for B, he should be good for 1.
Oh, Boozer, nice slow from the back line there. Mercules has found himself a corner and unaware though. The fellas have managed to get themselves into the bomb site. Planted, that's a surprise. But they have not accounted for young Mercules. Dash on the side. The first peppering. Man down, number 1. 2v3.
Oh, what an angle.
Depths again. 1v3 now for Dashi. 25 seconds.
Yeah, just has the angle on the bomb. Dashi, massive problems to solve.
Okay, 20 to go. Reposition. Re-challenge. He's running out of time, and Surge know that. He needs 7.5 seconds to defuse the bomb.
Damn it.
Kills or not, time was against
Not
it.
good.
Surge on the board.
Not good.
They so desperately needed Abuza with a fantastic pickup on Shotzi. Typically the movement on point, that shoulder being thrown, he just did not have the vision to spot out Abuza, and he dropped them in an instant. That's a good first blood. Great follow-up from Vancouver, and they can slow the pace down just a touch.
Yeah, Abuza's first blood as well, and Dashi from way deep. He's got the angles here. You can't take these secrets with you into Black Ops 7. You're going to see the goods pulled out here, and maybe some of them in a couple of weeks' time. But until then,
we got to square up into the A side.
Glass shatter, nades explode. 04 trying to get involved in the fight. Optic on the tactical retreat. Dashi with the coverage.
Yeah, they backed him down. Dash is being left just to see if he can pick up an air in 04. But that bomb over towards B. Hoop now leading that charge. And Optic, if they can control the middle of the map. So they got all the pieces in place. It's just a matter of trying to get this bomb down.
I mean, Neptune's in a position here to maybe get a kill. He gets so much damage. Dashi saves it forward. Trade it out. A 3v3 now. But 04, he's in position as well to get something going.
Not good.
Shotzi's your timing great, or is your timing bad? We're going to find out in a second. B-bomb being planted. Here we go.
Nice.
Shots there from Hook. Abuza now suppressed.
You know where he is. You know where he is.
Damage. 0-4 from the window.
You know where he's at, Shotzi.
Target
Let's
the two.
fucking go.
1v1.
You know where he's at. He's behind you. No.
And Abuza
What?
rips the head
You
of
knew he
Shotzi
was
clean
behind
off.
you, bro.
Yeah, Shotzi has just been a few pixels on his screen, but that is all Abuza needs to work with, and that is 2 rounds in a row. Frankly, in my mind, I'm thinking that's good plays from Optic. Hopping off the bomb at the right time, the communication clearly being shown
Nah, it was
off,
really
but
good
not
play.
enough to slow
They
that
just
man
fucking
down.
fucked it up.
3-0 start for Abuza.
That's nice stuff. Spicy rounds as well. A-bomb site has a lot of exploding cars near it, folks. I mean, you've in the venue know.
Yeah, that's why this map
Shakes
fucking
for
sucks.
those at
It's
home,
all
maybe
fucking
not aware.
bombs.
It is a minefield out there. And it's where we're going this round. Thank you very much, Surge. Do what they can to clear those out with their own nades. They're not going to get too much information, and the trophies are going to help out for the time being.
Dashy's playing a little aggressive as well. He's got
He's
Hook
gonna
here
get
for
ripped.
support. And
Abuza's
Mercury's
on
looking through the
perfect.
garage door.
Oh.
So plenty of presence on the
Surprised he didn't
defensive
try and
end. They're
rip
trying
him.
to slow this one down. And Vancouver, they want it. They are moving forward.
Neptune.
No.
Moves, and somehow
What?
Abuza finds another. He's on a 4 spree. And Neptune. Oh, what a spot.
They can't win a
little
fucking
bit
map.
eager. Unreal. Surge. Another electric round. 3-0. Here
Damn.
On dealership.
Full
No
speed ahead.
fucking way.
3 for 3 on the first blood front, and that is an aggressive
Oh,
play call as
man.
well. All the presence there on defense. Vancouver happy to square up, and Abuza, this is where he has
Not
been
good.
at his best all year. The A Street on dealership, he has made it his home. A lot of teams try to avoid him if
Not good at
possible,
all.
and for good reason. Right now, untouchable.
That's the 5 sprees, guarantees himself an RC XD car, much like the one you saw in the introduction to this very matchup. Nades up and over towards the A site as well. So Vancouver, they've stacked up over towards B, but that stun tells you plenty. Watch those arrows move soon. Shotzi, he's going to be the man on the flank.
And I think Abuza might be calling in the RC car as well, so you're going to get the information on the retake. Actually, he's playing up top, so they're expecting the pressure to be pushing through.
Oh!
Bro.
There's the nades, there's the RC car, and there goes Optic.
Run, Bruce, run! It's on your heels. And if
They're
it's
about
not
to
on your
6-0
heels,
us on fucking
Neptune
dealership,
is
bro. They really
cards
just
there
6-0'd
for it
us.
as well. There's now Shotzi on the roam looking for something, and he can't even catch a kill. Another perfect round from Vancouver Surge.
Yeah, and they're starting to feel it now. Get those juices flowing, knock off the raw staff. Their map number 1. Nasty, nice smile on his face. And it was
Yo,
0-4
this
with
is
the RC car there. The
Oh,
moment he got
no.
out, a free kill falls into his lap. It's not just a Booza. That is perfect. 0-4, 5-1.
These kids are better than Optic. It's crazy. I didn't see this coming.
Difficulty of planning on this site with no trophies. The expectation is you will be met with nades.
That's the timing as well of the RC car. There's so much smoke
This is a
there
shit
created by
map,
the
but
car
god
exploding.
damn.
You're going to be able to sneak in there and
They're
maybe
fucking
catch
us
another
up.
player out, but beautiful stuff from Surge. 6-0 from Abuza. He has himself the Hellstorm here in a Champs Grand Final, and here it comes.
He's using a
Everybody towards the
fucking
middle of the map.
missile.
Hercules outside. Free bomb plant though.
Say it
Don't
ain't
have to
so
worry about
Optic.
the vent just yet.
Oh my
No
god.
connection, but easy plant, and this is
Oh
the
my
test.
God.
Optic's ability to retake this A site.
Yeah, they completely vacated. Surge, nowhere to be found. No trophies, no nothing, no show. Couple of explosions here or there. Tags in a Shotzi. Neptune working the flank. Dashy watching it diligently. Time ticking. Who will draw first blood? It's Nep on the flank.
What?
4 down as well.
Damn it.
What's around? Dashy alone. 1v3. Hope fading here on dealership.
Damn,
From
bro.
the
He just got
top
fucking. He's got world starred.
A swanton bomb of Surge.
Look at this shit.
Splashes Optic. Map point.
Superman looking to go Super Saiyan. That is big man jumping off the top. Making it work, and that is an 8-1 start.
This can be the
How
first map they
relaxed
dropped in
and
the whole
composed
tournament, man.
0-4 is. Him and Abuza, it is their sophomore year together, and here they are on the main
Fuck.
stage. He came in as a rookie, and you had longtime players.
We don't have a
chirping
map on
him.
the board.
He bites back in game.
Yeah, but we put a lot on the line when it comes to talking trash against 0-4. 1 round away from Vancouver Surge, not only tying up the series, but finding their first win in the finals. No better
He knows
place to
you're
do
there.
it with an aggressive round towards A. Luke's pumped the brakes with damn good reason. They are
This is such a
outside
bad
the
map, bro.
threshold.
What do we watch?
Here comes the hit. And 0-4 doesn't check the right corner. First blood's there, but the trades are instant. Mercules bangs up, has to run away.
Neptune backing players down. Shotzi right now praying
There's
on
like
the
2
flank.
places
Somebody
you can
slips
fight in this
through,
map.
but
I don't
Nice
like
for the moment. Might be a standoff battle. Nasty's thinking about the idea. Do not want to scam in a 3v3.
They're trying to back up. Oh my good God, the timing in the middle of the map is also unbelievable. Nasty gets it. Shotzi's gone, and now you're trapped.
Bro,
it's a
what
rock,
what the
a hard
fuck
place,
is this
and soon to
shit?
be 1-1 here in the finals. Mercules alone. What kind of magic can he conjure?
Bruh.
Nothing. Surge. They've done it. Elation. The first map in a grand finals. And 1-1 here at Champs.
Breaking the seal. You never forget your first, and there we go. We got ourselves a series, a perfect slamming of a 6-0. Every single strat calibrated and ready to go. The bomb plant successful in the first bloods, even more impressive.
Not looking good.
Hook, uncharacteristically, 4 first deaths. That map, Vancouver, they had identified him as the potential threat, and they took him down.
Abuza yet to drop a life there in that search and destroy. 7-0, the inverse bond.
He was lights out here in game 2.
It's a little bit of history in the making. Will we see our first ever team make the losers bracket run to wear the crown here at Champs? Rambo Ray tried to do it back in Call of Duty Ghost alongside Nameless in Study. Now he's trying to do it at the helm.
Protocol
with
control.
Vancouver.
We should win this.
Holy crap, the whole
Pretty easily.
crew is here tonight, Joe. We got Protocol
Optic
loaded
got
up for
this one.
game 3, but talk to me about this first respawn. What did you learn on Hacienda?
Well, honestly, I thought it was like pretty sloppy from both sides. There was a lot of breaks at some of the early money hills. There was good responses, but it was just the Optic multi-kills. They came in at the right times. The breaks were clean. There was a moment. I think it was a key moment. It was like the second P2.
Okay.
04 goes on a spree, and he pushes out of the hill with 15 seconds left. He would have gotten a Hellstorm. If he gets that Hellstorm, I think they break a P3 or a P4. They don't. They get stalled out right there. So I think that was a big mistake from him. But you tie up the series.
Maybe play for streaks a little bit more in the future. We're going to dial in more on one more play. What do you got for me, Ant?
Yeah, and to elaborate on that, Joe, they could have used the streak right here,
Yes,
and it would have been massive. So let's jump into Optic on their breaks this weekend have just been lights out. So we're going to roll this clip, and then we'll jump into the telestration here in a moment. So you're going to see Ron Rockhill, and this is what I like to call end-game setup if you're Vancouver. They're going to get to a flawless setup. So right here, degree of difficulty, max level difficulty if you're Optic Texas, and this is what they've been doing so well this weekend. You're gonna see number 1, this is Hook. He's gonna go through, kill 7, and that's gonna open up mid-hallway closed so 2 players on Optic Texas can go over towards time. And it's really the nitty-gritty and how they're playing these moments in these situations. So when they get closer to this break, I'll tell you exactly what Optic Texas are doing. So right here, you see Hook gets to come onto Nasty. Now I need to get more info. Okay, nobody's on the backside. I died, so we know there's 2 players left near or around the hill. So Mercules, he's trying to just get some information. You're gonna send Shotzi in. He's gonna kill number 5. And then right here, you know, since this guy's on the hill and Hook just cleared this area, last guy has to be Lambo. So Shotzi immediately focuses the player towards Lambo, finds the 2-piece, and this is Optic Texas poetry in motion. This is how you break a hill. Vancouver were just in the end game setup. Everybody's making the perfect play, the perfect call, and executing at the highest level imaginable.
Vancouver spreading
That's
out
right.
on the money hill, and they get punished for it.
And then they got
Optic just
fucking
busting through the door
slammed by
and taking
fucking
away game number 1.
Search and
We have
destroy.
another
6-0?
respawn coming up, but it is Control. Alley Cat, give me 2 players to look at. What are you eyeing going into this game 3?
If I'm looking at the side of Optic Texas,
Abuza.
I'm looking at Shotzi right now. I feel like him getting lost in this protocol is going to be huge for Optic Texas's success. And on the side of Vancouver Surge, I'm going to stick with 04. I think he needs a little bit of redemption after that map number 1. That map number 2 was electric. I think he brings it into map 3.
I got to say, it feels great to have the packed house here in Ontario. Welcome in, everybody. It is time for game number 3 as we send it back to the casters.
Thank you very much. Beautiful.
Look at them. They're fucking ready. These motherfuckers.
Control.
They just 6-0'd them.
It's a lovely intel passed over for you viewers at home.
They just fucking 6-0'd them.
Pro tip, it's really hard.
Extraordinarily difficult. I play 12 hours a day. I cannot sniff a kill against guys like this.
It's not fucking looking
on this
good.
Map yesterday hit some of the best shots I have seen in all of Black Ops 6. He was gunning people down cross map with the Jackal off of the P2 heady nonetheless. And for a game mode that over the course of the year for Vancouver, it has been a struggle in Control on every single map. As of late, they have found their form. Not unbeatable, but extremely good.
Smacking
And especially
niggas in
so
this
that
shit.
pro call they had against Miami looked good. It has set the table for this map. They are capable. They have proven they can take Optic down. Now our and in 1 at Champs, still the front runners.
History made already.
Yeah, but Optic beat Miami on this map yesterday, ain't it?
Game of control now underway.
So,
it is first to 3-round wins. We'll take turns attacking and defending these 2 zones.
Should be a 3-1.
30 lives either side. If you run out, you lose.
Oh, they're challenging Mercules. Good luck with that one. That sounds like a nightmare to me. And already you're getting tags in from what feels like a ghost. No amount of comfort. 20 seconds in this round have gone by, and Vancouver haven't even shot their guns, and Shotzi's behind you.
Got Shotzi behind you.
Nice.
Would have been an amazing kill, but again, Shotzi, lots of damage dealt. Neptune trying to move into the trade. An ideal scenario to find yourself in now. Trying to battle towards the middle of the map.
Nice.
Terrible news for Surge. Optic are everywhere.
Yeah, they've got the lockdown. Mercury picks up 2.
Oh, fuck.
And there's the flex.
What?
Good for 3.
Flexing.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh, imagine.
Soaring today on a hook. Can he get the second? No, trades are there. Once again, Surge trying desperately to get out of spawn. There are 2 more Optic members in there.
Half the round is gone. Dash is the setup, man. Shotzi's behind you, and now you're stuck. Number 7 and number 5 got to create space. 0-4 wins a fight in the feed, but Dashy playing for the spawners.
Still playing for spawners. At least somebody has managed to make their way out, and it's going to be 0-4, but at this point in time, you have to get on the zone. You need to stop the clock. You cannot do so without a body on it, and that's A, slowly being captured. Anyone in position to help defend this? As 0-4, he drops on the other side of the map, now eyes forward. Slow and steady. 1 segment, no, doesn't get sealed.
How do you lose that? Damn, that Neptune's fucking
still in
shooting.
spawn.
Yeah, they can do absolutely
Oh, he's
nothing. They're
got that
down to
too.
14
Oh, wow.
lives. They're going to lose this round. The question is,
Mercules
how
is just
badly?
fucking going
Not
nuts.
a single tick of progress is going to go through.
Whoa.
Unless they can get
What
this
was that?
last-ditch effort, but it is a hope and a prayer to even get there.
Nice.
That is a perfect round of defense.
That was pretty good.
From Optic.
22 lives, Optic had 12.
Pretty
All Surge
good.
had. That was a beatdown in round 1.
Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, they got the spawn trap right from the jump. Even off the break, no one on Vancouver making moves because they got locked down everywhere. Underground route was taken care of, mid-map was taken care of, and the grass route also under lock and key. And Mercules, no nerves right now on the main stage. 3rd tournament at this level, playing with a bunch of world champs by his side, and he is looking like the MVP. Beautiful round 1.
What a story for Merc. We'll get back on that a little bit later. Round 2's on its way. Well, you swap sides here in controls. Vancouver Surge will be defending now. Optic, they'll be on the attack. Let's see if Surge can apply the same kind of pressure we saw in the previous round.
Looking for some space. Shotzi, no time wasted. Does get first blooded though. The trade's not quite there. So an opening break for Vancouver. Needed to take things slow with the gunfights. They have done so.
Are we seeing this sort of trend in this
Whoa.
tournament already? Occasionally be very defensively heavy.
Whoa!
It could be an offensive shootout, and this time around looks like defense reigns supreme. Dashy holding the back line down. 0-4 still trying to keep them contained. Out to the right flank. No trades. Now we've got
Nice.
and Hook soaring his way out.
Well, able to get out over towards the B site, but helicopter control, Nasty
he's
has
there.
it. And if you're forced to go this direction, well, that's going to be a thorn in your side.
Yo, he has
Once
that
again,
angle
you
on
don't
when
have
you're on the ladder.
helicopter.
That's why I would
Optic
never
are
take the
forced
ladder.
to go to B.
Yeah, we're on B now.
Just can't take the
Looking
ladder.
at a bit of a momentary stack.
Somebody's gonna jump
Here
over his
comes
head.
0-4 from the stairwell. Is anyone going to check it? Stun connect. Breach and
Oh,
clear.
that was actually
Neptune over the
really
top.
nice.
Mercules,
That was
what a
a really
2.
nice play.
Perfect transition.
Dang.
Loser gets it. Only can get 1 as Mercules'
it.
roll continues on 4.
Yeah, and well, you've opened up the helicopter, so now you can finally go towards this
Behind
A
you, Merc.
site, go for the standard push.
Fuck.
Optics only down 5 lives, so the potential in
Damn.
the kills column is there. Problem is, less than 30 on the clock, and now, if you're looking at the minimap, Vancouver are crawling around your base.
Yeah, they're all over it. That's what you want to see as a Surge fan. However, on towards A,
Oh, no.
a lone man gets out. And now a little bit of space to work with.
Yeah,
Contest.
can we get on the point?
Done. Neptune saves the zone. 20 seconds. Mercules down as well. Nep starting to get hot.
Yeah, and this is good trust as well. 0-4 didn't bite on the A pressure. He was trusting his teammates to win the gunfight. They do so. Nasty has the help. Number 6 over top. There's the teamwork. There's the coordination. A 4-man wipe.
they did the same shit we did to them. Right back.
Supreme perfection
What the
on
fuck?
both sides. No
Oh,
ticks of
shit.
progress.
Yo, Optic,
If
come
you
on,
ain't
man, wake
playing
up.
the objective, you're loving this game right now.
They need some energy.
They're in control. It's only taken 3 minutes and 37 seconds. So not that is just testament to the fact that we have not seen a huge amount of objective play.
Yeah, this was clean.
That's crazy.
Just for the idea of how bad these spawn traps is, you had round number 1 for Abuza, started off 0-6. really struggling in the offensive round there. Dashy only had to go 1-1 in that first round. It was feet up because his teammates were doing everything. Well, he went 1-6 the following round. So your main ARs are struggling because the SMGs, I mean, they're just existing inside of your spawn.
Yeah, we saw 04 having a really nice time there by Pillar, the same way Hukan Shotson did in the previous round. Swap sides once again. Will Optic have the same good looks on defense?
And if you're struggling on the attack, you need to get opening break.
Off the rip, not looking great. Neptune's trying to change that. And he's got out. Wrong gun for the job. Mercules wants the chow.
Oh, Mercules doing a great job just to making sure he was denying access to the steps, making sure Neptune couldn't take any space and draws him back in. So
kill me, I kill
plays
you.
there from Mercules and Optic, who once again off the opening break. I mean, they've made it here, and it is a nightmare.
Gotta get Neptune.
Again, Shotzi now on a 3.
Oh, he's behind you.
Again, you've not necessarily got the numbers here, Optic, but you do have the positioning. Man upstairs, now down and out. Over to A we go, and what do you know, boys? Fresh air in the lungs.
Finally, true opening, and honestly, at this point, you're happy if you can get a single
getting
tick.
time.
So if they can get one, maybe worth celebrating. But still, the pinch is rolling through. Hoops on the back line. Everybody falling outside of the hill. Vancouver
Can't let him get a
up right
tick.
now in the kills column.
Don't let him get a
They
tick.
finally clear their base. You get rid of
Oh!
now you can move.
And they've got a segment. That might
Kid
well get
Abuza's
the
fucking
defense
got
for
bot.
For Abuza.
He goes in the ass.
From the top window.
Oh my
Couple more here. Mercules and Dashy both being held at bay.
Abuza's
This is an
just
AR
fucking
player's
chewed.
paradise right now.
Holy shit.
30 seconds to go
If you
on
don't
the
pop
round.
out that window. Oh my.
Makes it a 5.
Great timing. You still need to get somebody to the zone, though. Nasty took the underground.
Damn.
round.
Abuza top 5
Looking to make the
AR.
pinch.
What the
Abuza's
fuck am I
clearing space
watching?
Up front. And there's Nasty on the pinch. That's 3 in the feed.
This kid's
Now you
fucking
hit the stack,
shooting.
You're looking to get the zone.
They're about to get that. They're about to get that zone.
Vancouver boys best a 3-man stack.
What the
That's a man
fuck?
stack. The whole team. The zone's gone.
Oh,
1 minute and 20
no.
to play. Nades up over the top. Abuza's spree comes to a close.
You nigga about to beat
May well
Optic.
have got the Hellstorm just
We
from
about
the
to beat
point
Optic
zone.
for a
They
ring.
just lost all the pressure on the map as well. 04 is going to get traded out, and everybody tucked back in their spawn.
Dashy's
Gonna have to
4
fight
and
back
12.
Out of this one, they got a little bit of time to work with, but
Dashy.
you are still at square one.
Yeah, no Hellstorm to get
What
you out
the
of this
fuck?
situation either. Lovely work from Abuza. He has become quite the demon in the 1v1 on this map. Helping the boys fight their way out. We can't account for the man behind him though. Mercules finds himself in a flank once again.
And I love the positioning right now from Optic, doubled up over towards grass. They know if they're forced to go this direction, they've adjusted their defensive setup. We are making these adjustments on the fly.
This
And as
nigga
good as it
04
is,
just
kills being
knows.
exchanged. Neptune's behind
He's
you,
playing
and he
so
wins the
fucking well.
gunfight on Dashy. The B site's open.
Potential 2-man stack. Oh, but Mercules, he's still upstairs. Cleaned up from top mid.
Yeah, 04 is
Trying
here to
do
win the
this
fucking
essentially
ring, bro.
alone. Gotta win this 1v1 fight.
Nah, I don't think they're
30
stopping these
seconds
kids.
pause. 7 lives either side.
And he's got
Holy
the front
shit.
Man, the front man and Nasty. At least is going to slow you down. That's the extra ticket progress gone. In a 6 versus 6, we might have a round of TDM.
They're going to soak up this time as much as they can. Hold on as best you can, boys. Neptune's in trouble. His legs are going to be sticking out any second now. There it is. Optic from over the top. 04 from over the top. Any coverage here? You're waiting for the boys to get out of corners. 04 still behind enemy lines alone.
And he's buying you the time. This is also 2 ticks of progress. This is huge. Dashy looking for the 1v1. Traded out 3v3.
3v3. Mercules has taken the long way round. Neptune on zone. Wins his fight. Merc from upstairs. Down and out. Shotzi.
No fucking way.
Vancouver somehow steal away the offense.
And they
What'd I tell you?
are barking. They can feel the energy flowing
I
right
tell you,
there, and
they're about to
had
beat. They're about to
work
beat Optic
both
for this ring, bro.
zones. They took their time. They had a minute to get out of their spawn. You had
They really
Optic
might.
everywhere. 2 players over towards grass. A player top trips. The 3rd guy down low in the spiral. Took him a long time to make it happen, and Abuza had to fight tooth and nail, but he just strung together a phenomenal round. He started off this game 0-6. 2 rounds later, he's got 19 kills. Abuza turning up on offense.
And we've seen it nearly all that way. So many unbelievable 1v1 fights.
Dashy gotta fucking wake up, nigga.
At this stage of the
If he don't start
tournament,
shooting, we lose.
to bring a hot hand like this, the timing is simply perfect. Optic on attack. Vancouver, we've seen them win the defense before. Opening break. So far, not bad.
They're leaning over towards B. Dashy's trying to make that move. You see Mercules sort of leaning over for that support. They know a player's going to be down low. You got a two-front war going on right now. But you lost the battle over towards A, and Dashy 8-16, a little bit slow. Well, trying to heat up. If Abuza can do it, so can he.
Yeah, Bruce is definitely looking for a couple of flank plays now. In from behind, there we go. Helps out with the damage, keeps the life count even. Let's Mercules get to work.
Nobody in front of him just yet. But at least the A site's going to be a little bit clear for his teammates. Bad timing on the reload. Great adjustment. The kid is so quick. And he's playing his life. Look at this beautiful Call of Duty. That's 3 down to the feed.
Oh, imagine if he fucking won that.
But his teammates, again, on both of these zones.
Yeah, both zones getting captured now. One segment A, 2 segment on the way out of B. This is huge. They've net themselves a lovely position to be in. Can they capitalize? Shotzi! The second not going to be
Fuck,
there.
man.
Still getting the job done over by A.
Still pretty good.
Surge now flying out of spawn. The counter-attack is on. They've got space to work with a B, but they have to win the fight for top mid. One problem dealt with. Here comes Hook. He's going to certainly help out here as the A zone again under pressure. 3 dead.
Got to capitalize. That A zone is going to fall. How quick can you go towards B? Actually, Shotzi gets gunned out of time, and they went to B maybe a little too quick.
Oh, Hook's still staying alive on B. They might still be able to get the capture. Abuza playing safe and steady.
Bro,
win.
what the fuck?
Safe as well.
Did he just sell that bag?
Going over towards the A site. You
No
have to
way.
secure it, and they should be fine.
Oh,
Could have been
okay.
a scam, but it's secured, and they got 2 ticks of progress on B.
I'm like, this
Optic can
nigga
taste
just
this
ran away
round
from
win,
the
but
fucking point
gotta take your time.
with a
Work your way
quarter
out of
tick
spawn.
on it.
Vancouver, that is 3 kills in a row.
It's not over yet.
B's harder to cap anyway. I'd have capped B first.
The B zone is hanging on by a thread. A
understand
single
that.
segment is all that remains. Shotzi now fighting his way forward.
Oh no.
Players from down low
Oh,
do
still
what
got
they can,
it?
but that's the capture beginning.
Oh, this is it.
Has anyone got any eyes on there? There's multiple players. Anyone there to help contest this? Anyone there to help get these players
They're gonna
out?
get
And
him.
there's the contest. 0-4.
There's
over
2.
The top.
They got it.
Neptune traded. Not captured yet. Dashy wins his. Last
No!
Abuza wins it.
Traded out though, but still got the pressure. They're gonna be soaring towards the
Bro,
point. It was gunfights
if somebody
on the
don't dive on the
crossfield,
fucking zone.
14-2.
Mercules gets dropped. It's a pixel away. Vancouver finally get there and secure a tiny
Oh,
foothold.
what the fuck did I
Life
just
count
watch?
getting thin. The B zone secure again.
In Optic, they have so much time to work with. You can slow the pace down, or you can dive
GG's.
one by one.
Hold on,
Holy
folks.
fuck.
Everybody take a deep breath. No lives left for Optic. Shotzi fighting from depth, so now Vancouver with a life lead and positioning. Mercules buys his boys some space from spawn.
You took out your spawn, but now 0-4 is going on the pinch as well. 40 seconds is plenty of time, but no respawns remaining. Look at the pinch, 0-4. He's got it dialed in. It's a freebie, 3 lives remaining.
He's got aims in the back pocket as well. This could be unbelievable. Onto the zone we now go. Optic, it's a 2-man stack potentially. Anyone here to counter this? Has got to get going quickly. Neptune has been red, dealt with.
Nobody's home.
Optic steal the B zone. Final round of control now.
Pulled the trick like a magician, snuck their way to the
I ain't gonna
zone.
say shit.
The holes were
I'ma just
open on
watch.
the map, and Vancouver took their foot off the gas. A moment of panic. Optic capitalized. We're going the distance to a round 5.
First round, couldn't sniff a zone if they tried. Now,
Come on. Come on.
masterful work just to jump in the zone.
And if you remember the round
Let's
where
do something here.
Vancouver won the attack, Shotzi dolphin diving out of the lighthouse to make sure he dies and they don't give away the segment. A play like that gives you defense for the final round.
Here we go. Well, the final round records are fantastic for Surge. Oh dear. But the opening break is not so much. They're on the attack. And so far they've been pushed again to their spawn.
Up top, bad timing there from Nasty. Doesn't work out. Shotzi gets the kill. Maintaining that pressure. Nearly 30 seconds gone by, yet to touch his zone.
He managed to make his way
Whoa.
out bottom mid. Top, wow, Mercules from the gun. He is shooting right now. And Shotzi still on a tear. A 3 spree from him. Dashy on zone, 0-4 timing. As he tries to infiltrate top middle, not a hope in hell, 45 on the clock.
And look at this setup. I mean, you got Hook playing a cheeky corner over towards grass. 2
Damn.
front lines watching over mid.
Damn.
No open avenues of attack at all.
Damn.
Shotzi is raining hell upon you. A 5 spree in Tritz.
Now Hook is behind your spawn. You have a moment or two to get into the play, and look at this. Hook's holding him back.
What a smart play.
The time goes red, 20 to play.
And look at Hook, he makes the smart play, he stays alive, and now he's behind even more players. He picks up the kill on 04, actually gets to stay up top, trips, but the teammate's doing all the work.
23 to 17 right now, Surge. Oh, you got him in the zone for a
Nice
second.
Dashy.
No love towards the B side of the map either. Optic spawning over there. They're going to make the foot race over. 10 to go.
10 to go. This is it. They stop the A zone. Dashy still behind him.
Love that.
Down and out. Dashy keeping it all good on the inside. The battle now towards the top side of the map. Shotzi gets him off the zone, and he's going to clear it as well. Anyone in position to get here? I don't think so. It's not over yet, but Optic slammed the door.
Woo!
Defense reigns supreme.
Shotzi's fucking chirping, bro. He's chirping. Last time he chirped, we lost the next map.
Take the lead here in the grand
I'm just
finals.
saying, chill out.
And the difference
Just play the game. Just play the
control,
fucking game, bro.
It is difficult to make these plays, but you know at a high level, it is better to make sure you lose by deaths than the objective. When Optic were dwindling on the lives, it's a 3v3, it's intense. Once Shotzi knew that they had lost it, he dives out. He makes sure he dies rather than giving away those ticks. Vancouver Surge, they let the pressure up. They had multiple people alive on the map. They had the setup going.
Lot more COD to be played.
They lose in dramatic fashion. And not just that painful loss, they lose the defense in the final round. A mishap there from Vancouver. Optic.
Bro, Dashy was playing like shit.
Big Bruce, he was shooting. 14 assists, not a massive amount of damage, but you can see from the highlights, some fantastic work being done. Mercules again, a shot of life into the Optic Texas roster they so sorely needed this season. Helping carry the boys to a couple of big moments and now helping them get to a grand final. Brilliant looks in the control. The Vancouver Surge, it's not been great all year long. It just simply hasn't. But this tournament alone, we have seen some amazing, amazing games of control from them. That one, a tiny bit left wanting.
And again, for this 1v3, Shotzi just straight out to the death. And again, it is performing triage on the main stage. You cut your losses, you make sure you're playing the long game, and Optic heads up gameplay coming out on top. And wicked looks from a few of these different players. I'm telling you, Mercules is something special. Feels like a guarantee in any given moment.
It felt so tough as well. I mean, this round from Surge, Hook, the positioning there, the off angle is so perfect. Able to catch that player maybe as well, but you just start to lose track of those players. Surge have a great hold on the
Let's
map.
go.
They lose Optic as they make their way out of spawn, and then there's no one in position to counter B as soon as they start getting the capture.
And if you saw on the mini-map where the Vancouver players were, Abuja was still camping the top zip line inside of Grandma's, and you had Nasty across the map in the middle of it. So they were just nowhere near the actual zone. You can't slip up, not against Optic. They have had a nearly perfect tournament. They'll find it through the objective. They will find it through sheer dominance. Even when they have to work for it, they make it look good.
A one-map lead so far. Now we go back to Hardpoint. We go to Vault for the first time here in this grand finals. And the only time, actually, we won't be seeing this anymore. Rewinds at the end of it. Of course, a double dose of Hacienda as well. We will play one more game of control, folks. But now for the Vault chance, 04 and co have been looking dangerous on this very mode. An opportunity to level the series up once again.
Yeah, Surge absolutely love Vault Hardpoint. They have been squaring up with teams since they formed the roster. It has been their bread and butter. That being said, everyone that's played Vault Control knows the Money Hill is P4. It's one of the best Money Hills we've had in the CDL era across any map. Of course, before we talk about the hills, I guess we talk about the ring leaders. Karma, 3 as a player, potentially 2 as a coach. One of the GOATs for a reason, but those players towards the top, literal living legends. Shotzi looking to join him, and he would be the youngest ever to do it.
Again, his first in 2020, back in MW19. An opportunity to find another this quickly. 3 rings in such a short span of time is truly special.
Yeah, I'll never forget the first story I was told about Shotzi from a guy that was a Halo observer when Shotzi was coming over to COD, and I was like, I don't think he's going to be that good. And he's like, you do not understand this guy. You don't understand how different he actually is. And I maintain, I was fighting back, and once Shotzi year 1 was struggling a little bit, I was like, yeah, that's right, that guy was wrong. Here we are a few years later, and I'm like, this might be the most talented gamer I've ever seen.
Yeah, when back in London, what did they say to him? They said, go back to Halo. I'm glad he didn't.
That's hilarious.
So's he. Unbelievable. Well, the last 5 Vault hardpoints are pretty good, but that's because Surge have won 9 in a row.
Let's go.
Opportunity now to tie the series
Do
up.
we have
once
this on
again.
the max
To
quality?
go back to the point, the money hill that is
we do.
P4. Optic, when
This
they
looks
win that
blurry as shit.
rotation,
It sounds
they
like
have
shit.
been perfect all year long. Literally
Just the game.
100% of the time, they lock it down and get the advantage.
All right.
However, when they lose the rotation, Optic are the worst P4 break team in
Come on,
the
Optic.
game. That's going to be the focus point, the decider in my between these two teams. And Shotzi, the one kicking it off in the feed.
Nep somehow dodges the stun. Can't dodge the bullets at Hoop though. Optic are on time. They're going to get themselves the first few seconds here on P1, right in the middle of the map. Lots of ways in. It's a messy hard point to hold. Not an easy one, but our finest teams, they somehow find a way. 30 seconds to go here on P1. Moving towards the low right-hand side of the minimap for the next folks.
And Optic have it all. They got the spawns. They got Dashy pushed out on the front line, and they're going to be covering up the wings of the map as well. Merc actually gets really bad timing. That ends up nearly paying off for him, but Abuza takes him down. Vancouver.
You know he's
fall
coming.
out.
Oh, how do you lose that?
And Hook's trying to
You
find
know
his
he
way
was
towards
coming.
New. What a nade! The
yeah,
Nuke,
Dave was
ladies and
fucking
gentlemen,
genius.
as he's still dancing. Again, he's been
You
completely
know he's
red
going to be
here.
behind you. Yeah,
Surge
right
all
there,
over this.
right
They
there.
should
You
see
see
it
him?
coming. And there we go.
You
0-4
saw
on the
him
back
through the
line. Can
fucking
he get
fan,
Mercury's as
bro.
well? No, he cannot. So that is going to be an open avenue of attack, and everyone now spawning out for Surge.
Yeah, last man sending Abuza on the time. Can he make the play
Love that.
from it? No, absolutely over.
Remember, watch down the left side
That is a
pool.
perfect V2
Yeah,
break.
watch
I don't think know exactly where this next attack is coming from, but Surge
Nice.
are making him pay for it. It's a pound of flesh on the approach to P2. Mercury's now under heavy fire. Has to get away with it. No good. 2 dead.
Yeah, now
Good
Ofor's
try,
going to
though.
be jumping on the
Like,
time.
what a house
Boost
we moved
gunfight
there, you know?
inside the hill. Neptune getting the trades in the catwalk, and there you go. The re-break
Fuck.
is in. Vancouver Surge, run him over.
Eyes
They
towards the
actually
back.
have to break
0-4.
this.
He'll be the first line of defense. Couple of good shots. Can't
Nice.
get kills, but an unbelievable amount of
We didn't
damage
lose
now.
a
They're gonna
fucking.
slow the
We
play.
didn't lose one member.
Vancouver Surge arguably will see the lead change.
Whoa!
Oh, but a bit of a pinch there from Mercury.
That was nice.
Makes this all the harder now to
shit.
deal
All
with.
right.
This
Oh,
is just an
no.
absolute battle. And if we're thinking long-term...
0-4
for
is always
P4,
right
well,
there.
right
He's
now,
always right
it's
there,
going to be
right there.
0-4 responsible for
Poking
these
at ya.
left side spawns. You
Oh,
got Dashy
fuck.
in the meantime, maybe going to have that long-term battle, but P3, if you can manage to collect
Really?
any time,
Was that
it's a
it?
beautiful thing to get. Abuza trying,
shit.
Abuza dying.
That was a nice grenade, too.
Look at Dashy, the route he's just taking on the minimap. That's 3 kills in the feed. No one's going to spawn with him, but he does have the arc control. So win long-term, Optic, they're in all the spots.
Oh, yeah, we're about to go about 80.
Dashy
right here.
knows. Oh, but the timing might not be fantastic for Mo4. Gets the big win. A lovely moment right now for Vancouver Surge. Just who
Oh, no.
staying
8
alive
just broke
on
hill?
time for as
What
long
the
as he
fuck?
possibly could. Some teams are fantastic.
What are you
They're
doing,
getting
number
P3 time
3?
right now. Boston, a good example of it. But it's maintaining the left side
What
as
was Mercury's
well
doing right
as
there?
soaking the time. Surge, whoa, they're trying. Shots, he's making them pay.
Oh,
Just
he
gave
got
up
it.
fucking
Shots in the
20-something
setup,
points.
and Dashy there to knock him down. The ever-important P4
are we
rotation.
doing?
Optic at least have 2 players nearby. It's not as clean as you want it, but by the looks of it, they're going to get it. They got the kill feed, and this
We
is
literally
where
just gave up
Optic
19 points.
turn things up. It is a 15-point difference as the hill spawns.
Merc was looking
We'll
the
see
wrong
how
way.
much damage they can do.
Nearly unbreakable hard point. Optic are in first, though. This should be a fantastic moment for them to run this scoreline up. Hook watching the back. Nep's down and out. Eyes forward. 0-4 finds a kill on the approach. He's going to make his way through the side door. The front door now. But Shotzi upstairs.
Wow.
Oh, down again. Making entry. Dashy on the close coverage. Second man Neptune. As you've got an avenue to work with now. Hook shuts it down. One more. Nep's alive.
And he's doing everything he can, but no, Dashy gets him through the wall. Dashy.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about,
from
Dashy.
Inside of the time. The trades are there right after. Optic
And
clean
Hook's right there.
house. They go into this hill with a
I love
15-second lead. They walk away with
I
it with a
love
70-point
this. Oh,
lead
he can't hit
and
the
a
jump.
Hellstorm.
Dashy's got streaks.
Oh, look at that.
Big
Oh, imagine that.
NT.
Oh, NT. GG go next. Shots now making their way back over to P1. That's where we go now. And Surge, a little quiet. So far here on
Don't climb
board.
up it. Don't
The
climb up
spree is looking shaky. Oh my word, Abuza
Damn
gets himself his 5th kill.
What?
Now his 6th. As he's starting to battle back.
Hey, 6-9, not
He's
nice
shitting.
right now in the kills column, but if you can heat things up, that's nice. But on the minimap, Optic right now, it is the 4-corner approach to go and break this time.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. And it works. Unreal. as clean as you like. That is going to be the break. 35 seconds to go here on P1, and they are holding it together. Abuza, the only man on the right-hand side. Moog trying to keep the front safe. Another attack here towards time dealt with. Optic in control.
And they kill Abuza as well. His teammates weren't winning the fights. You weren't going to get any of the spawns. Optic right now dialed in. A special treat. We'll go to another listen in.
Okay, only one. Other guy was left.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Good. Left time. That's him. That's him. I'm rapping for new. I got initial. I got initial. Someone block.
Okay, I'll back up. They might go right here.
I have my own outer T4 cross, okay?
Nothing right. Nothing right. They're cutting mid.
I have my own outer cross. That's it. It could go.
Yo, one guy's deep right.
Damn it.
He's Ivy.
Cat, I'm actually, he's gonna eat my front. I died somehow. Left side time, close left.
Yeah, deep outer, deep outer. Okay, good play.
Wait, you should wait.
One guy's pushed up our cat, by the way. Hookah.
Okay, one on top, there's two on cat. One's bomb. Ammo after that. Ammo.
Nice.
Another one front time. He's in time.
Oh.
Top out now.
Okay.
Yo, just get the first kill here. Trust. I'm gonna hit pool.
Let's go. Still right somewhere.
Yeah, kill that kid. Kill that kid. Nice, I'm hitting pool.
Okay. I'm about to challenge.
Someone block.
He's short. Someone block.
No.
Short.
Watch the back.
You should block.
All good.
I stunned one short. He's money.
One's in the back. Chowdoed weak. Nice.
How do you lose that?
Nice.
Hercules. What was he doing there?
Listen, what's outer trips?
Damn. Bro, I'm telling you, Nasty's fucking shooting.
Guys, spawn good. We're good.
Studying us. One shot.
One shot.
Okay, there's two minutes.
He's still pots.
Dashy's having a generational game though right now. 25-9.
Mid-side time.
You somewhere.
Made me want to grab another beer. That nigga's playing like fucking.
Can you be Ardo?
Woo!
Art weak on me. Back art.
He's playing like formals watching. For real.
Okay, I'm trying to hold right, bro.
Two front. Flip car and front pillar. Flip car and pillar.
Ooh.
15.
Wait, they're shooting through the wall right there?
We gotta back up, boys. We gotta back up.
That was cheese.
Play smart, color.
They know I'm here.
We're up and left.
No, he's already up top. Neff is top new.
Break this shit.
There, you saw him.
Yeah, we need time pad.
Gonna be Ardo line. Line weak.
The ever-important Money Hill, the P4, Vancouver
Shots
taking
gonna
over
die
this
back
time.
here.
They go into it down by
watching the
60.
side.
They need these points.
Yeah, I got 56 the last time Optic were
Okay,
here.
so if one can get 5 there, nope.
Surge got nothing.
Okay,
this time.
3 got to get
Little
5.
different. Can they hold on though?
4 got to get
Gonna
5.
attack to the left-hand
Somebody's
side.
got to get 5.
Neptune and Abuza find theirs.
One person's all it takes.
Oh, he's struggling against
Please.
Dashi in this fight. That
Yes.
is dominant. An open lane
That's gonna
to
change
work with
the
now
game.
on the backside. 2 on time.
As long as 2 and 3 can get in there, nah, they're gonna die back there.
And he's doing so. He wins the
Dashy's
gunfight.
gonna have to
Now
do it
the players
himself.
in the time are in a pinch.
We've got to watch all the doors. The slide through. Not a problem for Nep. Dashi on the back.
Come on, Dashy.
Are we going to win this fight as well? Is it
Push it out,
everywhere?
push
But
now.
Nep somehow.
Push now.
Some way.
Let's go.
Gets damage in the Dashi as
Dashi
well.
does it
This
himself.
is the Optic way, man, on this map. It is you live by
Dashi
the P4,
does it by
you die
himself.
by the P4. They were down
Nasty's
by 60
here?
going into
No.
it, but Vancouver, they have turned this into a 15-point
No.
game.
Yeah, here we go. What a fantastic hold from
Nasty just
Surge
comes out of
into
nowhere,
P1
fucking
for
changes the
third
whole
time.
game.
Let's go for a listen in.
Holy fuck. How's he chasing Hook like that, bro? Nice fucking shots. Hercules is shooting today. Alright. Good to see. That nigga real hooter in real life. Holy fuck. Somebody gotta shut Nasty down, man. He's gliding around the map. You gotta make it uncomfortable for him. Make him feel like he can't take the routes that he needs to. Hook keeps getting shot in his back. I think he might need to slow it down just a little bit. I think if he slowed it down a little bit, he'd be able to, you know what I mean, maneuver a little bit different. At the speed he's hitting these cuts, no one can fucking pick up the straight either. So he just dies and then that's it. See, Dashi got that one just because he was basically still at base. But if they weren't at base there, it would have been a problem, you know what I mean?
Greatness there from Surge, but it is so
Oh, Nasty's just fucking shooting, bro. I'm so sick of this kid. I hate him. Somebody get him.
But the man has been
Somebody get him.
on the P2
Oh
that
my
Vancouver
God.
Surge. Desperate for any bit of time they can get. Final 20 will keep them afloat in the game. And you can see Optic, you got an opportunity to take it from them. They're gunning for it. Actually going to fall as well. Optic right now, the left
Nobody's
side.
Nobody's going to put him down or what?
This game is going to end on the
Must
final
be on a 5
P4.
spree.
That's the way it goes. B3 once again. Usual spots covered here from Optic. They've got the rotation again.
Fucking 04's here. Somebody fucking kill this guy.
Great work there from Optic
Nice,
to bring
Hoop.
him down. Nasty still alive on a 4 spree.
This is the fight.
behind
Nasty
you. Who
versus
doesn't
Hoop.
know?
This is for the spawns. And
Oh,
Hoop with
no.
the pistol gets trapped. Nasty on a 5 at the right time.
Fuck.
What a red dot. Gets it.
Fuck.
Massive turning point right now for
These
Surge.
kids,
They have
man.
storm control.
You can never count
They've
these
got a
guys
contest
out.
on time.
They're
Mercury's
that
keeping it
fucking
back.
good.
Look at number 5 on the minimap.
They'll change the
04.
map
He's just
in
containing
one
these
hill.
players. You can't take a single route on the
Look
map.
at this.
You are being
One hill, it
funneled
takes
through the
them.
left side into his lap.
Look
He
at
can't get to
this.
third, but Optic, there is no space. 27 seconds left on this
Did they
hill,
just steal the
and
map
finally
like
they're trying
that?
to take the routes, but you have Vancouver right back in the game.
Ooh,
It'll come down to
what?
this final P4.
Great coverage
They
there
just
from
stole
Nasty
the map
They're
just
watching
like
right
that.
flank street now. Optic, eyes on the hard point. There's still 14 seconds to go.
Come on,
here. That
Optic.
is ample time you want.
We can
If
still
it
win
comes
this.
down to the wire,
It's not like
every
we
second's
can't
gonna
win
count.
this,
You
but
got
we're going to
Boozer
have to
watching
break
across.
their
You got
setup
Nasty and 04 roaming together. 2 players
before they
trying to
reach
pierce their way
250.
through. A couple trades being exchanged.
And before it hits 30
Can't
seconds,
make
so
it.
we can
Shotzi
get
can't
250.
make it. Hill pops in Vancouver, nobody on it. 2 players
Okay,
trying to cross,
okay.
and Abuza is locking it down. Who can't slip the net? He's getting tagged
Oh,
up. but
you need
somehow
that.
a
No.
turn and get
No,
him
he needed
on the
that.
P4. Vancouver are here.
Really needed that
Abuza
kill.
is pissing bullets from top. Oh, shots are so good.
Ah,
The damage
somebody's gotta
is
shut 'em
keeping Optic
down.
on their bellies. They're able to get in.
Somebody's
Who's
gotta shut
that?
'em down.
Fighting for their life and time. It's 04. Mercury's trying to make entry through the rear.
on, Merc.
04 from the
Come on,
outside.
Merc.
Done.
Yo!
Optic break in.
It's the necessary break.
No,
You're gonna
no.
make it mixy. You're
Somebody
gonna
get that
back
to
him
him.
down. The exchange is in. The close ball
Yes.
coming through. Dash
No,
last
not
man standing.
Nasty. He's always
Dropped.
there.
Vancouver Surge. Well, they can no longer win it here.
Nasty is
Funnily
always
enough, we
there,
might
bro.
be going to
I'm
a
telling you.
final
Every
P1.
fucking time.
You got to hold this time though, Surge. Oh boy, Shotzi to the front, side door.
Oh my God!
Oh my! We're looking to try to end it on P1. Shotzi takes over.
Is Shotzi the best player in the game?
Trying to make sure that no one gets their way towards time without a bullet or 2.
Holy
New hard point
fuck.
open. P1, 10 to go.
And Neptune's going to get that entry, keep him out of time. It is a desperation.
This is Call of
effort.
Duty.
Trades up top. You get
This
the
is what we
power
wanna
control.
see.
Optics,
Get on
somebody's gotta
zone, get on
in
P.
top.
This is where things get crazy. Shotzi doesn't finish it. Nasty down.
Nice.
Hard point goes green. Optic are holding it together. Hook, Shotzi, Dashi, the kills are theirs.
Nice.
Nobody home. Optic
Nice.
breaks the spree. $250.
Every game that nigga wins.
You fucking suck. Optic.
Holy shit.
I need to peep that best play, by the way. If we could get a look at that Shotzi 3-peat that he turned into 4 with the Semtex stick, that was godlike stuff coming through. A P4 where it felt like Vancouver were getting every single kill on the cross. It was an onslaught. They were playing zombies. Eventually, Optic broke through, and Shotzi might have broken their backs. And credit to Big Bruce as well. He kept the team afloat. A lights-out performance, a 40 bomb at Shams. Dashi, a world champion for good reason. One of the best players in the game.
He got his first ring in the squared circle last year, and he's shooting better than ever. 43 and 24. Huge damage, great time in the hill, you name it. At 35 non-traded as well, Bruce was doing it all.
Yeah, he only had 5 assists because everyone that appeared
1 minute
on
and
his
24
screen gets
seconds in the hard point.
evaporated. More non-tradeds than anybody on Vancouver had total kills.
Mercules dropped a
spectacle
fucking
of performance.
stinker.
Tip it to Dashi.
Yeah, and again, we saw such a good hold
That's all
from
good,
Surge
though.
towards the end there. It
He had
makes
some
you
good
think
time in the hill.
first
Full
time
minute.
we get in, and the game flow is here. That
What was his
bulge,
assist?
That's where Surge
to see
needed
his
a couple of
assist line.
seconds. That 47 to 47, that P4 was.
Well, he kept the team afloat. A lights-out performance, a 40 bomb at Shams. Dashi, a world champion for good reason. One of the best players in the game.
He got his first ring in the squared circle last
Assists. Mercury's had 21 assists.
And
I
he's
thought so.
shooting better
Nah,
than
he
ever.
was fucking
43 and
shooting.
24.
Look at his damage,
Huge
too.
damage, great time in the hill, you name it. At 35 non-traded as well, Bruce was doing it all.
Yeah, he only had 5 assists.
Nick's had a really good
Everyone
game.
that appeared on his
But his
screen
KD's
gets
fucking
evaporated.
shit.
More non-tradeds than anybody on Vancouver. Had total kills. A spectacle of a performance. Tip it to Dash It.
Yeah, and again, we saw such a good hold from Surge towards the end there. It makes you think the first time we get in and the game flow is here, that bulge, that's where Surge needed a couple of seconds. That 47 to 47, that P4 was so harsh on them. If they manage to get a bit more time, this becomes an incredible.
All right, where we at?
Die! Let's go, baby! Come on, boys, come on!
The Scuffed Call of Duty collection is $30 off
Bro.
this weekend only. Visit
is
scuff.co/CDL to upgrade your game with a Scuff, the
I want
official
that.
controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Call of
Nobody
Duty
wants
League
a
is brought to you
CDL
by Monster
controller.
Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
That shit's trash. Wait 2 minutes, huh?
Attack!
No.
Hard point, typically Vancouver's
Let's
bread
go.
and butter. They snapped that 9-win spree. Now you have a massive advantage in the series. In my mind, if Vancouver don't take this one down, it is all but over. You need this map, and hey, Two very comparable teams. Even on the first blood front, it is the two best in the game. The records are great. Vancouver, though, talk about the pressure those boys are feeling right now on the main stage.
I mean, a big amount of pressure relief. They got their first win in the finals, thank God. First map. Need a few more, though, lads, to make this one a lot more competitive indeed. Surge for team, more than capable of pulling it off. Optic, though, after this one, it starts to feel impossible. It starts to feel like it might just be written in the stars. Here we go. Search and destroy.
And I know Dashy, he just dropped a 40 bomb on their heads on the vault. He's also a player willing to pull out the Jackal. He's been going down low from time to time. Not the case here. A little bit more standard. Shotzzy is flying.
Yeah, he's gone. He's long gone. Now he's gone back to spawn.
Huge
See you later,
pickup.
mate. That's a wonderful way to get this round going. Oh, Mercules can't take care of Nasty. He will live to fight another day. But it's a 3v3. The bomb has been dropped by Hook. So
2v3.
recovery now essential. And Merc takes care of
2v2.
Nasty. Wait,
1v2.
it's all down to him. 1v2.
Oh, shit.
Be an effective 1v3.
Come on, Merc.
Knows the one player's down low and he has to eventually pick up that bomb. The problem is, are you ever going to read a Booza back Sam's site?
I mean, this is a dirty spot. Merc checks it again. Wise beyond his years. But there's looking and there's truly observing, and he has not seen it. We're going to keep roaming around. We're going to look for that bomb, maybe. But we ain't finding it. Bomb recovered, 25 on the clock.
Abuza saw him. Yeah, Abuza has him dialed in, tagged him up, but at least now you got the intel. Problem is he hadn't seen Neptune either. And Neptune knows he has to go down low. I love this play.
Oh, yeah.
No, behind him.
Neptune.
Yeah.
The eyes were there.
That was pretty good.
Just keeps him in position. Wait for
Pretty
Abuza
smart.
to spring the trap.
Yeah, and I love that play from Hercules too, hoping that Neptune scams, but good plays being made on the flip side. Neptune does not overcommit.
I thought Neptune would scam.
Waits for his teammate to go over, make sure you get the trades. That is a perfectly played 2v1 situation. Abuza has yet to die in the S&D.
No deaths yet for Abuza. 2-0 there in that round. Optic on defense this time. We're going to see Neptune carry that bomb. A lot of love towards the A-bomb site as we descend down the elevator.
Somebody killed this
Lovely
nigga.
timing. Unfortunately, maybe too good there with the trophy. Bounces off a teammate's head.
Well, you've at least cleared out the site, though. You have the space to get inside. Neptune can elect a plan if he wants. Doesn't waste any time. Bomb going to go down. We are testing Optic's retakes.
Yeah, the retake here. Down by B. Not an easy thing to do. I wonder how much you take there.
not
Any
easy at all.
tacticals? Here we go.
And 04 is the floater. He's going to
Almost
float and shoot
impossible.
all these players in the back big door. There
See.
goes Dashy. Now you're trapped in. Great
There's the
tags,
game,
great
bro.
damage, and every domino falls.
Why are they so good at
Shotzzy
fucking
gets
search
dropped
and
as
destroy?
well in a perfectly calibrated play.
It's
That
crazy.
is 8 rounds of S&D in a
What's happening,
row
Trout?
from Vancouver. They are locked in the game mode. The strats on point, and Neptune a
These kids are
4-0
insane
start.
at fucking search. I don't think we could
04,
win,
unable to
not
read
win
that.
in a search, bro.
Optic were nowhere near it. It was so focused on the
It's
plays
giving them
that
too
could
much
be inside of
confidence.
that bomb site. We've seen it all year long. It's not an easy thing to do, but everyone's getting a
We're
little
up
more
3.
creative, especially here at the tail
Optic
end
down
of Black
1.
Ops 6.
Yeah.
All the
We're
angles,
up
all the
3,
sweet
like,
spots, everyone's
overall
covered.
map count, but
It did not help Optic there at all.
it doesn't matter.
2-0.
Or we're up 2 overall map count. If they win one, that's enough. you
Same
know?
page, different look. Shotzzy down, 0-4.
Not
getting
good.
himself
We can't
blocked.
win a
Tracer
fucking
there.
search
They're
and
good
destroy.
for now. That trophy is only going to do so much. Hook still with
figure
that
it out.
bomb, trying to make something happen over the top.
Keep in mind, though, this is everybody with Jackals in hand. Dashy's been pulling it out. He has one in this round. It's going to make those long-distance fights just a little
Not
bit
having
trickier
shots
to
is a
manage.
fucking problem.
So Hook's clearing space,
gonna have
but
to do some special
I would
shit here.
imagine A's going to end up being the call.
And Mercury's the only player here with an aims. Oh, the timing. An opportunity to
on,
cause
Dash.
some problems.
Fuck.
Hook's been taking
Come
a
on,
whirlwind
come on,
tour
Hook.
with this bomb. He's gone
You gotta
all
get
around the
somebody.
place.
You
Are they
gotta
gonna
get
spy out
somebody.
Neptune?
One of them.
Sure have.
Please.
Fights on,
Thank
and
you.
it's a 2v1 over by the bomb site.
Fucking plant that
Plenty of
shit.
time. Everybody's grouped up together. Abuza might be coming to check
3v2,
this.
bro.
Coming.
Fucking plant that shit.
They're still
Shotzzy.
up close. Gets a freebie.
That's what I'm talking about.
An Optica on the board.
That's what I like to see.
And Optic, clearly a team that has put in the time and work to be able to be effective on this map. Dashy, again, a handful of times on the attacking rounds. He's pulling out the Jackal, and every single time I've seen him do it, he has a tremendous amount of success. Hard work pays off.
There's a moment there where you're like, I don't necessarily want this kind of like team composition we have right now outside of that B-bomb site. We would much rather have had the round take place there, but great job from Optic to take those fights with Mercury's upstairs, get rid of Neptune, get themselves a great round. Surge back on attack.
Come on, Hook.
Dropping down, going straight for it.
What's wrong with the fucking... Y'all see the fucking leaderboards? Fuck.
You hit the eject button, you get out.
Oh,
back
fuck.
to taking space towards mid, and similar to Shotzi.
They can't even fix the scoreboard, huh?
04 has managed to catch himself into a whole world of trouble. He's surrounded. Gone.
Nice.
Neptune.
Come on, get him. Yes.
Take care of business, but it's a 4v1. Done. Blink and you miss it. We're all tied up 2-2.
Yeah, and Mercury's instincts are an absolute spectacle. Not only he throws the perfect shoulder and then times it perfectly. 04 going for the pre-fire. He just waits for the bullets to stop.
Damn.
Pokes his head back out, get the kill.
Did he
and
slide
unfortunately,
past
the
but
other
not
side
see him
of the
come up
map,
the staircase?
He is flying and taking space as well. Trading offensive and defensive rounds.
Shotzi just motor mouth in that moment. The play call is going to be decisive here in this Optic attacking round. Two going down low. They'll be hitting the open door. They'll be hitting the A-bomb site, but maybe the different... Oh my good God, the timing on this. Can he win the fight? Trades are fantastic. Optic coming out on top.
Great job by Shotzi just to buy the time for Mercules to help. He got the man advantage, and he got a man trapped in a corner. Traded out 2v1.
Abuza. The clutch was on. But Optic, again, play call there, presumably by Shotzi.
I don't even know what just happened. It happened too fast.
Banged. 3-2.
Look at this. Mercules.
A
This
map
motherfucker's
win here,
Optic
a
Batman.
massive advantage in this series from Optic already. The leg up.
Okay.
Stabilize and search and destroy, a 3-2 lead. Now they'll be back on the defensive end, figuring out how they want to approach. It looks like more outer lane aggression. Hook and Dashi there from Optic. 04 here to meet him.
Yeah, the problem is, though, yeah, you get hit first if you're Optic. You get the guns up at the ready. Dashi managed not to spot 04 out, but Hook does. Trade's great.
04 is
04 in a
fucking
bad
fine.
spot, though. He could be dead here, but great coverage from Abuza. Allows him to get away with his life and the man advantage.
Problem is they don't have the bomb.
This motherfucker Abuza. Thank God he died fucking
Oh,
4
the timing
times
of
in a
that.
row, huh?
Abuza
Is that
will stay
fucker?
undetected for now, out in the rain of protocol.
I think he
we
might
gotta
have
be
been
watching
9-0
shots
for
here. He's the one
lives
crawling
in
inside,
search.
effectively patrolling the bomb.
The first 2 maps. The first 2 maps of this
Possibly
set.
spotted out.
The original set, he went all the way without having
The
to
bomb's
death.
still very
But
much
the
in control of Optic.
second set,
They
the
have to
first
come to
like,
him.
3 maps.
Stun
I think he
connect. Are
didn't
they
have a
gonna
death.
play
Or the first 2. The
down
first 2
low?
he didn't have a death.
No need.
What a catch.
Dashi's on a
Guys are
5.
brutal.
Doesn't hit the door bang. Abuza gets his 2v1.
He knows he has the bomb down, though.
There's 30 seconds on the round.
Oh, you know what it is? The first
Spiral
one
check.
map.
1v1.
He's already for 4 right now.
Hello. 1v1. Shotzi lives. Shotzi!
Woo! Dude, Shotzi can't fucking just sit down. This nigga
exactly
keep
what
getting
you
up
wanted as an Optic fan.
and yelling at the ops like,
What a 2v1.
I'm gonna get you niggas. Oh,
Slight
shit. That
mechanical
shit is
mishap
fucking
here
hilarious.
from Abuza. The reload, the YY, and then Shotzi.
Look at
Good
that.
night.
And the second you lose track
Show
of
him standing
Shotzi,
up and
you
yelling
have
at him.
already lost. They've got the sauce. They are feeling the heat. And you
Yo,
can
this
even
nigga's
watch the
tweaking.
200 IQs being laid.
He wants that
checking the
ring.
bomb every 10, 15 seconds. Always poking his head out, making sure it's still there. Playing around it perfectly.
I'm not kidding. Ontario, you are one of my favorite crowds yet. Shotzi 3-3, fantastic. Neptune's
Nice
going to hit
grenade.
that. Will it amount to anything else? There's no follow-up just yet, so
Pretty
it's
good.
still remaining a
Oh,
little dangerous.
no.
And wonderful work there from 04.
04's out here
first.
putting out work.
That's a massive catch.
He hit
Vancouver needs something to work for him.
I don't like
They got
that.
middle map
Oh,
control.
no.
Shut down Dashi, and, well, now it's the
dropping
dynamic
the bomb, though.
SMG
It's,
duo
we're
trying
good
to
to go.
hold this off in a 2v4.
Like
The
this.
gruesome twosome now down low.
look
What are they
at
going to
your
do? Hey, boys, we're all here to catch you. Shotzi, 1v4. Why
They're
not? I don't
they're
think this
defusing
one is going to be
already.
likely.
It's GG.
Given the
nothing he
circumstances
can
he
do.
finds himself
Yeah.
in, is stay alive and keep
Smart.
that streak going.
Yeah, he knows no reason to give it away. The moment Hook falls, yeah, the round has just collapsed. Nice moment there for Vancouver. Trying to keep things calm on the main stage. Still, though,
all
down
good, all good, all
4-3.
good.
I mean, that is an ideal retake situation. The first kill. I mean, Dashi getting caught out.
We
on
can
the
still make
rotation
something out of
towards
that.
Bomb side, trying to get himself in tower just to provide some sort of coverage there.
But he needs that
Out
streak.
in the open, snapped on.
He's already on 3.
Everything working out right now for Surge.
Somebody got to kill that
Good
old 4
round for
nigga.
them after getting absolutely clapped in the 2v1.
Love this. Good luck to Dashi. He's on the outer lane. He's been identified. He is tagged
Oh,
up. One
Dashi,
shot.
get out of there.
Oh,
Yes!
it's a gunfight anyway.
That's the bomb down as well. 04 looking for the quick hit. He might catch him. Bruce is
get out
going
of
to
there,
check
Dashi.
this. No, he's not.
Get
So
out of there,
04
Dashi, no.
Gets one back. Does not have the bomb
didn't
to play
check the
with, though.
bomb?
He has to go recover now.
Yeah, that is such a slow trade rolling through.
Oh, no, I thought somebody was there.
And
I'm
now the
tweaking.
map is just going to be weird.
Oh, shit. Who's
That's
fucking
huge intel.
pre-fired? Fucked up.
Bomb recovered. Just based on a Boozer's
Bird,
positioning,
don't
Optic
die.
are definitely making the read for B, and that is
Need
the
you
good
here.
read. Oh, wait, or is
Yeah,
he?
this is a good plan.
I'll look at the battle up top, and Shotzi wins it. That's the important one on the 4 spree as well. And now the 2 players that are planted, they're going to be trapped in helicopter.
How are they going to play
backside.
this?
04's got to find a sweet spot to put his Jackal.
It's going to be all
find kills
timing.
on
Yeah.
coverage. The day one at Shotzi.
Oh my God.
Nasty through. Last man.
Woo!
Destroyed. They give the
That was
defuse
clean.
to Shotzi.
So now we're observing what we
He
call
is
the
ever
5-3
closer
curse.
to a
I want
hellstorm
you to
on
know
this
already.
map.
If we win this map,
And with that defuse as well.
we're destined to win it all.
Point
But if we
Optic
lose this next
Yeah,
map,
and how
that's what
about
we
that
call
first
a
blood from Dashi?
5-3
He
curse.
is overwhelmed on the sidewalk. He is supine, hanging out, and still.
Trying to enlist help from a real nigga.
That Shotzi is just making
All right.
hyperactive plays. He is cold-blooded and calculated. He wins the gunfight top grannies, and Dashi wins the impossible. He had 24 HP, still finds a way to get the win, and then Shotzi, the dance up top. Once he wins this gunfight, the other 2 players are going to be trapped back site, and he is running it down.
I mean, this is the perfect example of the right gun for the job on both the fights he had. The fight
Come on,
that Dashi
Optic.
has against Neptune there. It's right place, right time, a slight mismatch, and a headbutt towards the bomb site. So far, Surge coming out on top. Opening salvos there. Dashi somehow catches that one. Hook unscathed on the attack. Whoa! RCXD up close and personal. Net finds 2. Dashi alone on the site.
1v3, do not count him out. One of the most clutch players in Call of Duty history.
Wow.
And you got to make sure if he
Happens.
is
That's
weak,
what we
you
call a
hunt
5-3
him
curse,
down.
you
You
guys.
cannot afford to give him space. Vancouver hit the go button in attack. They are surviving, but only just. Down 5-4 and down 3-1 in the series. If Vancouver lose this protocol, it would spell disaster. But great plays with the RC car, great follow-up as well. They're still fighting.
That's
That
dangerous
fucking
close.
Optic.
Yeah.
Or that RC
Right,
car
he
was
picked up a
crazy.
second kill after that as well. That is a heads
That shit
up
killed half the
decision
team.
that could have been catastrophic for Vancouver Surge. But instead, they're 1 round away from tying it up. We go down low again to the depths. 04 from upstairs. A little bit of noise, a little bit of discourse. Anyone there? Nobody home.
Anyone there? Who gets blood? Whoever gets blood wins the map. Guaranteeing it
Also
right now.
for first blood.
Telling you right now.
Typically happens a lot faster in a round than this.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. First blood right about now.
Perfect stun. 04's position exposed. He's tagged up into danger.
Optic wins the map. Oh
space.
no,
They got
Shotzi
the
got
Hey,
traded.
at least you get the trade on Shotzi. That trap was set, but now we got a 3 versus 3. Again, the retakes of Optic being tested. When they try to go through big door, they got shut down. They try to go for the pinch, they get shut down again.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
He is being held back. Dashi trying to provide support as well from the outside, but Surge giving him very little to work with. There we go, all down to Bruce, and it absolutely stinks of a round 11.
Round 11?
Here in map 5.
This round will be the most important moment of this series thus far. If Vancouver execute on this comeback, signs of life in this series, Optic in this moment
We're choking.
can dagger them.
We're choking.
Last play call. Last chance. We test the resolve as we go into this round 11. We could look back at this as the pivotal turn point in the championship.
And Dashi's got the AR.
Let's relax for a second, all right? Listen, we win this. Come on.
In hand, so no aggression down
Come on.
below. At least not yet.
Optic, the only team with trophy systems to play with here. They have 2 to work with. Abuza shows face.
Yeah, eyes on Abuza. They have intel on 1.
The stun does meet its connect. We slow things right down again. No one's giving anything away. Shotzi with the bomb. Exchanges hands as they make their way down low.
Taking their time. 35 seconds off the game clock.
Intel
with the RC car. Well,
Nice.
somebody's down low.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that might have hurt a little bit more, but it's all the full damage you'll deal with now. Boog staying in the play. Shoulders with a Neptune at range. It's a show of face.
Stop playing games, Hook.
With enough damage, 04 might send it. Here he comes. First
No.
blood. Trades, 3v3.
And look at Mercules. Here's the pinch. He's looking to go down low. It's going to be the A-side execution, and they've at least made their way to the site.
Surge are nowhere to be seen. The bomb plant now going down. Retake is on. Trophies in place.
What are we doing?
Here we go. Neptune. Loses it.
No.
Trades. And away we go.
No.
To the front door, and now Mercules. The map. Oh,
No.
it was on his shoulders. And our players are celebrating the bomb.
Fuck.
What a map, folks. Well, a 10-minute long protocol search and destroy that we will be talking about for a minute. Here are the highlights. Some unbelievable plays. Shotzi takeovers. Nearly get himself a hellstorm as well. Just wonderful work.
This is not good. 3-2.
Even moment for Abuza making up for this loss, right? It has been the year of the jinx. And when Shotzi certainly let him know after a play like that,
We can't win a
Abuza
search
got
and
his
destroy
get
is
back in
just
the
fucking.
round 11.
It's sad, bro.
And that is where things stay sweeter. But yeah, the 5-3 lead that Optic end up losing. What a game Vancouver just played.
Real. Well, we play our final game.
These
of
kids
Control
are
in a moment,
good.
but
They're
as far as
very
that search and
good.
Destroy goes, it's a test of the resolve. It's the mental game now that we are really worrying about. Vancouver Surge came into this grand finals not having a single map to their name when the stakes are this high. And now with the stakes higher than ever, they clutch up a moment like that. I'm no longer worried about their resolve. Their mental acuity in these moments, not a problem.
Oh, what an awkward gunfight as well that Shotzi comes out on top of, but you get the trades. Here's Abuza, the perfect positioning. Waits for a second, and yeah, the instincts just kick in. I don't know if that's him or a com from his teammate, but either way, the team gets the victory. Nice little roar, and they got the belief.
And that moment is a very important one. A very, very important one indeed. There was 25 seconds left of the game clock when the boys stood up. It was not over yet, folks. Hacienda Control coming up.
Yeah, and S&D wins championships, and right now that's where Vancouver have the edge. That being said, Optic are still perfect in respawn in this tournament, and they have looked dominant. And the advantage that they get in the pick and bans, well, they're the only team that gets to veto a control. That means Optic know that they wanted Hacienda in, and their Hacienda Control is absolutely elite. And on the flip side for Vancouver Surge, winless on the year. This map we're getting ready to go into is the biggest advantage Optic might have in the entire series. Looking to capitalize in emphatic fashion.
Well, another story though for Surge. This has been a weekend of firsts for them. I would imagine it's the first time that most of them have been to Ontario, the first time that they beat the LA Thieves, and who knows, their first
Nice little trophy.
on Hacienda Control. Our fist bumps are done. Get that blood pressure down and we get the heart rate just a little bit more manageable. And again, we are looking at legacies here, folks. Shotzi, 2 rings. This will be second for Hook and for Dashi, and a first for everyone else in the lobby. The bottom side of that board, the first time they have been in a Champs Grand Final as well. The pressure could
Come on!
Yeah, and impressive for Vancouver. Surge again, a couple sophomores on this team, not even a ton of time being spent in the league. Here they are up against the green wall, a ferocious one at that. And they're trying to take him the distance. You win this series.
Little THC in the morning.
Very Lambo.
Maybe. It's an NFT, right? I'm sure it is. Here we go. Another game of Control, the last one.
We got
Here
this
at
shit.
Champs.
Come on.
Vancouver will start off on
We fucking
defense.
got this shit.
We
Come
will
on.
see again
Come on,
which
Optic.
side of the coin this Control falls on.
Come on.
And we already know from Optic, the moment Shotzi or Hook gets behind enemy lines into office, it will be spawn kills central. Look at that defensive setup, double laying down, and it gets broken down. The SMG duo setting pace.
That's a weird one, but it works out in a big, big way. 2 players left on spawn. Neptune fighting his way out of the B zone. Done. Hook's going to be there for the slow capture. Shotzi's inside your spawn. Did you get the second man? Wait a minute. He does.
Damn it. Come on, Shotzi.
B still being captured.
Yeah, that's going to be that first tick of progress through. You're not worried about the spawn kills. Abuza waits for his teammates. Now they're going to be going for the B break.
They love their suppression from Boom, trying to keep these boys away from the contest. Just before they manage to get the second segment.
How do you lose that?
And that is all dead. Now you can fly forward.
Hit the go
How do
button.
you
Number 8's
fucking
gonna be picking
lose
up Rock.
that?
He's got Dashi to meet him, and Dashi had the timing go
What
his
the
way.
fuck?
The opening lane from Optic. Plenty
Oh,
of
I
time
swear.
to
Sometimes I
work
watch this game, I don't understand it.
04 had the cuts. 04 gets
You know what
traded
I mean?
out. Dashi looking for the spawners. We are falling into the water. But with his head on a swivel, secure over by A, but overwhelmed. Optic yet to sort of figure this one out, but back to the standard. Shotzi on B.
There's on B for a second. Sees the barrel of 04, a freebie. Quick nade out. Second segment secured. He's looking to get the capture as well. These nades are going to just push him around. It's not going to get him off time yet. Mercury said help out. Oh, they contest the right moment.
Damn.
They get it. Nearly done.
This kid Nasty's fucking annoying, bro.
As well.
Nice.
Should be B.
That kid is a magician.
He's not gonna hold it?
And he knows he wants the spawners.
Okay.
He's taking the
We got
timing,
somebody
letting the teammates get the zone,
I'm like,
so
yo.
he can do this.
Whoa!
Wow.
5 in a row.
Shotzi wants to win.
Looking for more.
Round 2 versus Nasty in 04.
Flawless victory. 7 in a row.
Round 3 versus Nasty in 04.
I mean, that's good enough, right? Well, B-Zone's gone. The rest of the team are on A. This
17 to
round
9
is
is
going to be a thing
kind
of
of
the past
crazy.
in a moment, folks. Second segment. Surge are going to get one good dive at this. Here we go, boys. Over the top, right in a hook. The trains are there, but wait. Who's
Oh,
gonna
they
win
did
the
it.
Gunfights?
Oh, they almost did it.
And they take the
Nice.
round as well.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a Shotzi. That is a demonic first round. And again, we have to talk about how intelligent of a player Shotzi is. He leaves the B zone to set up this
Dang.
very play. He doesn't want to secure it. He knows he has to take the
Double
time,
Chowser.
and he turns it to 4 kills in a row. I'll make it 5 is 0-4. Unfortunate for him, just cannot get past Shotzi.
11 and 3 after that round.
Woo.
Hook was the big man on the objective play.
All right, man. This is what it's about.
Surge
Winning
now on the
right
attack,
here.
See if they can't pull out some goods. Again, the story of Protocol was very much defensive heavy. RCN might be a totally different story. 2-2 split here for Surge.
And opening breaks on this map are crucial just to get the ball rolling. Trophy is going to be protecting, and well, First Blood gets traded out. Optic though with the advantage. Abuza trying to cover over towards him, but he's
Oh
getting
my
pinched and he
God.
shots it behind you. The cleanup kills, and now everyone from Vancouver
Abuza's-
spawning out.
Yeah, great job there. Optic do a
Abuza top 5
bit of
AR, bro.
work off the
And
opening break.
Nasty's looking fucking insane,
See,
too.
8 segments, barely conceded any time.
Nasty's looking like he.
And Abuza.
There should be a conversation. You know what I mean?
World starred. That's going on the hub.
Shooting nukes. Booza's feeling it right now. Still, though, you need pressure on the objectives. 0-4 identified.
Yeah, Booza's
Corner not
having
going to be good enough. He's got to run for the
insane
hills,
game.
right into the trap. Hook and Shotzi. The wrecking balls right now. Vancouver
Shotzi's really having a
can't get
game.
anything done.
14 and 4 is crazy.
Narcy's desperately trying to bait Hook out there. Yeah, I can shoot you through the walls as well, mate. 0-4 with a bit of pressure. Not going to happen. On A, are we able to finish this out? No, we're not. Mercules. Great damage from Narcy, and he's still trying to maintain office pressure.
Well, that timing doesn't go his way. Now he's going to be chasing ghosts.
I'm not sure if they actually confirmed the capture on A.
Damn.
There we go. Finally, Neptune. It took 3 attempts to get that pixel. Stunned up now, and not a lot of time left, and not a lot of space on the map to play with. 0-4, you have got to give us something.
Work.
Oh, no.
That's not how it starts.
No.
It's not over yet.
Oh, it's 2 in the feed.
He's dancing. Great
There's
coverage
3.
from Abuza. This
Not
is
good.
perfect.
Are they going to hard commit to this A site? It looks like they are, yeah.
You only got 2 lives. You got to win these fights.
Yeah, perfect intel now. Passed over. Neptune gets the kill on
Can't
the
be
Shotzi,
losing
and
that.
the stack is there. Last ditch
Tied on
attempt, a bit
lives.
of an unfortunate team kill, and you're going to take full advantage of
What's the
Vancouver.
plan here?
15v15, and now
Okay, I like
Nasty.
this.
Gunfight to win. Put him back in your
I
spawn.
like that.
Nope. Hoop right gun
Get out
in
of
the
there,
right
Hoop.
moment.
Get out of there, Hoop.
Got to keep the pressure
Oh.
up. And 0-4 just can't get anything going. He gets caught again.
That was real bad. That was a tough one for him there. 4 and 12. It shows the
Nice
stat line.
grenade.
Timing a little bit off. Abuza though, 10 and 6 with a little
What
bit of
was Shotzi
magic there
doing
up
there?
his sleeve. Can Neptune conjure up something disgusting? Get 3
Okay.
dead. Last man left alive at the moment. On time. Can you get rid of the player on zone before the reinforcements get here? That's
Not
the
great.
question. It's on.
And now it's Neptune going to be dealing with the spawners. Abuza just needs to stay alive and let his teammates do the work.
Gotta
Here we
get
go.
Abuza.
Nep over the
Somebody's
top there
gotta
with a
get him.
Jackal. Nades out to slow them down. Progress on B. The counter attack is looking good from
Neptune's about
Optic.
to die.
Shotzi through the threshold.
Oh, he didn't get
Catches
him?
out Abuza.
Oh,
Oh,
Neptune
Dashy
gets
got him.
caught.
Okay,
Dashy
nice,
makes the
nice,
late
nice.
read. Now 0-4 is going to feel
gotta
overwhelmed.
get 0-4.
He's
Come
got
on.
Nasty for a
Come
little
on.
bit of support, but it's a square up for the final tick.
They get the second
Yeah,
segment
you
in.
can't
Final
stand on
tick,
that.
9 lives either side, and 0-4 is
You
going to
gotta get off the P.
Buy some space. Wait for the boys.
no.
You cannot do it alone. Optic. Oh, they start to give him a couple. And
Oh.
Neptune finds the second man.
Not good.
One on the flank, one on the prow.
And they're taking their time. They're waiting for these players to show
They have to
themselves.
clear
But
P.
now Optic, you're going to have to
Come on,
hit
come on,
the
come on,
goal,
come
you
on.
gotta do it now.
Oh
No!
my word, Nasty, what stuck him nades are good.
You have nobody looking?
Perfect positioning for Vancouver.
If you had somebody
Surge.
looking down,
I know 4's stat line may not be good, but that's
why
the
would you just
decision
jump out the
made
window
to
like that, bro?
retreat. Wait for
I
the
get it.
squad
You got to
to
get them off
shoot.
feet
It's
or
the
like
teamwork
contest
right
it.
now
but-
rolling through for Vancouver. They're just in succession.
Somebody on the
finding
ground
all
should
the
be
kills
doing
at
that.
the exact same time to capture A. It was 3 different players winning their individual gunfights, set you up on the zone, and a similar thing happened over towards B.
Whoa!
We're doing backflips on it.
He's breakdancing on him. That's
The
a
fuck was that?
first.
I missed it.
The Belgian breakdancer. It's what we call them.
Wow.
Set you up on the zone, and a similar thing happened over towards B.
What the fuck?
We're doing backflips on it.
He's breakdancing on him. That's a first.
The Belgian breakdancer. It's what we call them.
Wow.
Always have.
That was insane.
We thought Neptune was the master of the Omni movement. How about that?
That was the one, man. The capoeira. Wild.
Yeah,
Cuts away
capoeira.
into the kill feed. Neptune, an unbelievable amount of damage.
They had the
after
trophy.
with the pickup.
What are you going to do when the trophy's
Heads up
down? You
again,
just
no one
get
to play
fucking
his
boxed
life.
up.
He wants to help his
Ooh,
teammates get out of the
free.
spawn
Freedom.
rather than fight for the spawner. Shotzi always
Such
an
a
incredible
so
decision maker.
free.
Sometimes terrible, throwing nades.
That was a good. It
Oh,
looked a
never
little
mind,
weird.
yeah,
No,
no
it was a bit weird looking in contrast.
Love that
I didn't know
progression.
that. He gets a segment, and we are
Let's
watching
get
a
another
wonderful live here
tick.
from Shotzi.
Another tickaroni.
Perfect play here from Surge. They're going to surround
Another
him.
tick-tock,
They take
on the
stairs, they
dot.
take flat, they know where he is. Neptune finds 2.
Sometimes it happens,
Doing what
sometimes
he
it
can to
doesn't.
fight forward,
Let's
but
try not to fucking
Surge
shed all our
managing
fucking
this
lives,
defense.
huh?
Hercules has to stay alive. He has to drag this pressure back and make sure 2 arrows on him gets
Oh,
the first.
no.
I
That
mean,
was
this
bad
kid
luck.
can shoot. Make no mistake. At
timing.
least you trade him out, but he bought
Happened.
the space. And now you got the pressure on the A zone. Shotzi's going to fall. Optic looking for the trades.
Oh my god.
Wide
Bro,
away,
Abuza's
playing
such
it
a
patient.
fucking rat. The way he played that shit is
Seaplane
hilarious.
superstar finds himself
That's
another.
exactly what I would have done.
44 paused on A.
Well, a little bit different.
Slow capture.
I would've
B's getting
jumped
along as
Chow
well
with
there
the
from
slide.
Shotzi doing it alone. Vancouver Surge. Oh,
Dang.
Vancouver
So annoying.
Surge. They're
He knew.
so aware. Everywhere you look, There's a member
How do you
in
know?
white, and they are slaying
Oh,
so
shit.
far.
Yeah, and Nasty set
Dude,
for the
Neptune's
spawn kills.
fucking
He's gonna be in
shooting
lobby,
right now.
And yeah, that kill
18,
feed starting to
16.
look destructive. Hook there for the trades, but now it's
Hercules
next
is getting
man in line.
fucking
He is
ran,
only
bro.
force-free doing this.
Last map
And
he
he's
got
been in
ran.
every
He's getting ran right
single
now.
corner inside a lobby.
I think it's time to have the
Finally, they root him out.
conversation.
Finally, the B zone's
Is
open,
Mercules
but 25
ready
seconds left on the clock.
to play
This
in
is
champs?
a difficult one for Optic to pull together.
It looks like he's not ready.
Mercules snuck in and he's squeezed his
cracking.
way through a lot of trouble right now.
10 and 16 is
Reinforcements from
unacceptable.
Shotzi.
This is
Now
the guy.
Surge can play this as slow as they want. They're trying to get the damage done.
Fuck,
They contest.
man.
They do not concede the second.
He can't get a
segment,
fucking kill. He can't
and they
follow.
save the zone again.
They got to give him some
Nasty's been a
Gatorade.
legend right now on the defensive end.
We're about to lose this round.
Taking turns doing it,
No.
and there's Neptune's swing. 22 kills he
Not
has,
good.
outpacing
9 to
shots for the
16
moment.
is not good.
16 v 9. Optic right now, you're trying to squeeze water out of a
Fuck,
rock.
man.
See how many of these ticks you can get.
7.7.
These kids are so
would be
fucking good.
for Optic
They
right
really
now.
might beat us in champs, bro.
Second segment. That
Like
helps.
it's not outside of the
Shotzi's gonna
question.
attack
You know what I
again.
mean?
Hook there for the trade.
They
Keeps
really
the
might
pressure
beat us.
going. Oh, but there it is. Neptune's fifth
Fuck.
in a row.
Yeah, they
Is
might
it enough
beat
to
us.
save it? Mercules can dive on time. Wait a minute. Oh, and chooses wrong.
Yeah, they're gonna beat us.
Chooses the wrong zone to dive onto. Sadly, Surge members all over A. No opportunity for the contest. It is 2-1. Map point, Vancouver.
Yeah, a hopeless moment towards the end. Here's a look at Neptune's best play, and I don't know which one you pick, because he was making plays all over this round. Even off spawn, running through rock, cutting through P2 by Lambo, and setting up for the spawn kills. You trust your teammates to deliver when you're making plays like that, and Neptune and Nasty absolutely did. Neptune has 15 on the defensive end. Abuza and Nasty, 10 apiece.
Swapping sides once more. Optic on defense now. These boys have been here before. Mercules, a first time here in a Champs Grand Final for the young rookie. And an outstanding season he has had, where the pressure in this moment is a little different. Big damage. Whoa.
Oh my God.
That's 3. Last man up. On flat.
Oh my God, bro!
It's the Neptune show. He's about to get this Hellstorm too.
Yeah,
Neptune wants that ring.
Segments here are going to help push that score up a little bit. And he kills.
Neptune might carry his team right here.
Certainly help as well. That is huge. Halfway through B. Oh, spree gone.
They have to shut his ass down as much as they can. Nice
Yeah,
Dashy.
When
Nice.
you lose the gunfights up top and you don't feel comfortable on the B site, a very big missed opportunity for Vancouver
Fuck,
Surge.
Merc's gonna get caught out.
The world. Takes care of Mercules, no problem. Keeping the pressure up on the B side of the map.
There's
At
no
least he didn't
spawners
peek
coming
that
to
and
him
get
just yet.
shotsy,
The
too.
battle's on the front side of the map.
That's exactly what we need. Somebody's got to get this
Vancouver,
Neptune
though, they
kid.
got the A
Thank you,
progress.
thank you,
Neptune, though,
thank you.
every
Shut
time
him
he
down.
gets shut down, it feels that much more difficult.
Got to get 04.
And
Love
04
that.
just can't get anything going.
He's still fighting, still working for
Ah.
him. Now with a sub in his hands. Watching out for the players
Nasty's
coming
playing
from spawn.
fucking nice.
45 seconds to go here.
They
in
got to
our
shut
round.
down Neptune. That's the most important
Nowhere
person
near
to shut
either
down.
of the zones, and Nasty is just farming these players in the back line.
How do
Still
we not
don't.
know
You're
he's
just
right
looking
here?
for the space. Vancouver squaring up to go over towards B.
We're not even
They've
gonna-
cleared out
we're gonna lose
Dashy,
right
now
here.
That B zone's going to be open.
I think we
Nasty
lose
trying to
this
funnel
map.
through. And Mercules reads them. Great instinct, great timing, but nonetheless, the action over here, it's a two-man stack.
Wait a minute, it's a
We're
awkward moment now.
burning lives.
Shotzi on a flank now alongside Mercules.
I mean, anything's possible, but we're burning lives, bro.
Abuza with the damage on Mercules, and for the kill from 04.
Yeah,
and now
I
the
don't know.
hook's gone. The B zone will fall.
If they can pull off this Hacienda, this is going to be a massive moment for Vancouver. The
my.
B zone secured, an extra minute to the
gotta
clock,
turn up,
and
that's
all
it.
the pressure in the
As soon
world.
as we turn up, it's over.
Nasty's here for the spawners, and he's out for blood.
Hook finally wins that one.
Wake up.
A little bit of space to play with now.
A little overheat.
Neptune is going
Wake
for
up.
kills. You need some space to
What
work
the
with.
fuck are
before
we
you jump on
doing
it.
shit like that?
Great stun. Great stun.
29 and 22.
That might be
On
it.
the zone we go. It's a 1v1. Abuza holding it together, waiting for the reinforcements.
I don't think we can come back.
And
I
there
don't
it
think we can
is
come back from
in the
this.
form of Nasty. 1
9
segment
to
down.
13.
Hercules on the pinch,
I'm
though,
not
at least
sure.
gets a guy out at a time, so that's why we're hiding in corners. Players rolling through. Abuza,
Yeah, that
close
might be-
range,
that might
gets
be
it
a wrap,
done.
guys.
The trade is in. Half of
On
the
this map.
progress done on the A zone, but still in the back
They
line.
might be taking
Hercules
map
has
3 or
existed
map
in their
6.
spawn, finally dealt with.
Map-
Not a problem. 04.
Yeah, it's map 6.
Helping find these kills. 6 to 11. Can we get some space here? Who's the only man up now with guns at the ready, and that's great. He finds one. Optic now flooding through office, trying to get into the play.
Vancouver
it's
just
6
need
to
the
10.
trades. They need the trades that they are currently not getting. 04 13 and 20 falls.
Neptune
Not
on the
good.
right flank. No
Not
lives
good.
left for Optic.
Hook.
Merc from top office.
Play it smart.
Just causing problems.
Play it smart.
Dips a toe. Audio cue.
Play really,
Trying to pull
really
the players
fucking
back.
smart.
He's got 3 players looking at him. You just need to get some trades.
We gotta even it to 4v4. We have to.
And Mercules is making his way
Oh,
through the
so lucky.
04 knows something's up. Spotted him out.
No,
Doesn't want to take the
no.
fight.
Get out of there,
It's
Mercules.
1v1s all over the place.
Come on. Come on.
Lives even.
Come on.
Optic with the lead. Optic still pushing the kills.
Come on.
Neptune hot on the heels of these players, but there's not enough time.
Come on.
There is a collapse.
Oh my God.
And a final round of Hacienda now to be played.
How? How? I told you if we turned up, we'd be fine, but
6v10
it wasn't looking fucking good, yo.
Into Optic
Oh
winning
my
every
God.
single gunfight.
What the fuck is going on?
Vancouver choked that one away.
Bro,
Shades of the first
look at this.
control. We are
That was
going the
crazy.
distance
I remember when that
to
happened.
a
I was
round
watching it like,
5.
damn, that might be us.
Optic will get defense.
This fucking guy, man.
Ontario full of Optic fans. They do travel. Vancouver on defense. Sorry, guys. The game.
Fucking whoever wins this map,
Optic on the attack.
really gonna change the way the game
And at
is
this
played
point
in the
in time,
next map. You
it's
know what I mean?
anyone's game.
If we go
We've seen
3v3,
it
it's
all.
no, hook.
On to B, but not
What the
without
fuck
a bit
was
of
that
trouble.
fucking-
Next first.
Neptune trying to will him to victory right now with 32 kills.
I don't know what he was
Sending
doing.
Hercules
That
straight
shit
it
was
out.
hilarious.
Efficient work there from Vancouver.
This is not
it's a good
good.
opening break.
Surge now, forward.
Oh,
surge
no.
now. Push in pace.
Ooh.
A couple of sweet kills from Hukandashi buy you the tiniest bit of room to breathe. Neptune, it's another gut
Some
punch.
dirty shit.
The air is gone again.
And Neptune continues to pull the disappearing act. He is loving the Lambo pinch, but the pressure over towards B in the short term.
Ah, that's
Hercules just
bullshit.
can't find the
That's
thread.
fucking
Who got
bullshit.
identified and traded as well. 0-4, big two-piece there in that moment. And Shotzi, last man standing up on the map, needs to pull off something magical. And you see no Vancouver arrows around him. We are slowing the pace down.
Capturing both zones as well. So A is a player on it, B as well. Shotzi trying to do it all alone. And this is great work. Mercules on the point forward. Gets one. Keeps this capture going. The Shotzi still there.
Oh!
Damage and bad timing. The second segment on its way.
Damn.
Shotzi still alive.
He has been here
Oh!
for a minute.
Oh!
New York minute. He cannot be.
Oh, shit!
Unbelievable.
What?
Undeniable. Shit on the whole team.
Still holding.
Bro.
Fights forward. The B zone. Still being captured. Optic.
Shotzi's got to be the best player in Black
over.
Ops 6.
He's
He's got to be the best.
30 seconds to go.
What the fuck
And
was
they're on
that?
the A zone, looking to get that extra progress. They're stopping the clock. Neptune in a boost, though, deliver. How about the response from Vancouver, sir?
3 down again.
Damn.
Back to spawn.
Oh, no.
How much
We
mana
just
do you
dropped that
have
map.
left? Let's see some more
Fuck,
magic
man,
with 20
that's
seconds
crazy.
to go.
That's actually crazy
Neptune.
to drop that map like that.
He hits the Diviterium nade and cuts those boys
Fuck.
down. No one's getting out without trouble. Hook makes his way fast now. Down the street. Looking to get some contest. Gotta get moving. 5.4 paused. Anyone there to help? No good. No good. And that's it.
Shotzi hits the best play in fucking Call of Duty history, and we still lose. That map is... Can't believe that.
And this right now is a battle of titans. Shotzi just pulled off maybe the best play we have seen all year. In Vancouver, Surge respond instantaneously.
Wow.
Neptune having a generational performance there on the Hacienda Control, a map that is a pain point from the squad. He just willed them to that victory.
Hey, what can we say, man? Surge, it's been a weekend of firsts for them. 3-all. No more control to be played, folks. Neptune, 39 and 30. Shotzi's 32 and 27, incredibly impressive as well. Alongside that highlight play, that's going in the top 10. Word to Puckett. What a finals we've got. We're only going to go deeper now. Oh, man. We'll get a replay of that, I'm sure. But
Mercules
wow,
is costing
what a
the tournament.
play. What a contest.
I'm telling you right now,
Hacienda
Mercules is
great.
costing the
We go to
fucking
Search and
tournament.
Destroy now, before we go to Rewind for the final 2 maps of the competition. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling fantastic. My heart's jumping. I can't imagine the players.
We're gonna
right
win
now.
this
has
next
been
map,
an
and then we're gonna win the
endurance
first
race on the
rewind.
main stage
So I'm not
on
too
a
worried about it.
championship Sunday. It does not get better than this.
It's not over yet, folks. Now to the desk to break down that one.
Kitchener, you've been playing tease, you dirty girl. Finally, we are getting the games we deserve, the matches we expected at the start of the weekend. Optic Texas going up against Vancouver, and we are now knotted up 3-3. It was 3-1. It was looking like we were headed towards a steamroll. Where'd this come from, Joe?
I mean, honestly, even in the 3-1, you had a chance to win protocol control if you were Surge. You had a chance to win the Vault Hardpoint if you were Surge. But I'm just going to give them their props because there are not a lot of teams, if there are any, that can deal with sort of the situations that Optic have put them in response. Like, after that Shotzzy play, they get the next 5 kills. When does that ever happen, right? Usually that is it, a knockout punch. But these guys, they are fighting like Rocky right now.
Canada, can we do a vibe check real quick? You guys with us? You enjoying this 3-3? Let's take a look at how we get to a tied score as we go through some of the highlights. Optic looking like they're in control, and then all of a sudden, boys like Neptune catching fire. 0-4, some massive plays. Abuza in the searches has been devastating.
It's just not often that you see another team able to kind of like, when the Vancouver Surge were in optimal positions, their entire priority was trying to push out lanes as much as possible, ignore the OBJ. And Optic Texas isn't used to that. Usually that's something who Shotzzy, hell, even Merc can actually get into sometimes. So for them, it was about player counting. They kept losing Neptune behind enemy lines. They kept losing Abuza in top secret. And then you move into another round 3 where Vancouver Surge almost sells once again and forces that round 5 when they were in an optimal position to close it out because they kept playing the same way. They kept pushing out lanes instead of starting to play for that A point. And thankfully, they're able to win that round 5 defense, but man, it was close.
Yeah, you know, the problem that Surge had prior to this event in control was they would find the kills and then they would want more. They would keep going, try to put them in that perfect spawn blender. Well, this time around, you saw, it's like, okay, we need to taper it back and play our lives. And right here, you see plays like this happening.
That's
You're
it
thinking,
normally.
to Joe's point, it's it. Like, Optic are going to win. But then Vancouver just able to battle back in. Listen, hats off on your feet for Neptune. He
Let's
started
go.
4-11 on this map, looking like he was going to be in the
Oh,
blender.
Mercules really has to
Back,
fucking
and
wake
man,
up,
did
man.
they need him. They needed their superstar to match the pace that Shotzzy was playing at.
And dude, they were also
Or it's just going to be a blowout.
5-3. Like if you're Rambo right now, you are telling these guys, like, this is yours. Like, you had the vault, you had the protocol. Keep doing what you were doing. You are surviving these knockdown punches. But as we talked about this, Hacienda rewind now. I mean, this is a big strength here for Optic.
We wondered how Optic would handle being punched in the mouth. They have now taken 3 blows. This one may hurt the most because Optic was up big in the search and destroy before the Vancouver comeback. Let's take a look at some of the big rounds here, Allie.
I mean, they just take away computers from Optic, right? And then Optic tries to force themselves over to that B site. Vancouver Surge is one of the better retake teams that we have in the league. So they're like, we're going to allow you to play and we're going to play this side of the match. But for Vancouver Surge, like, yeah, Hardpoint's going to get you to Sunday, but what's going to win you the championship is Search and Destroy, and they have now 2 in this series.
Me and Joe in the green room, we're losing our minds because in this protocol, Platt was just being given up. And you look over at Vancouver, and it's like usually you have a player top trips. They didn't have that early on in this game. Towards the end, you saw Abuza go up there, have a presence. It just changed the way, the small
For the
adjustment
ring.
that they needed to make. They did it in the very end.
Is the meta changing, or are these 2 teams just pulling out all the stops at the final match?
I just think you have 2 incredibly smart teams with great coaching staffs, right? And you're always trying these mid-game adjustments. You're trying different routes. And even in the round number 11, like, I thought Mercules was going to put the round away. Somehow, Rio's on a big flank while all these RC cars are being called in. But the problem is he only gets 1, right? You have this going on, but look at number 3, right? Like, number 3 is behind Abuza. The timing, though, just doesn't work out. Abuza just able to slip in. And it's just process of elimination. All right, my teammate came down elevator shaft. I'm going to throw a stun, get ready for the slide.
Good
wins
Abuza is
the
a fucking
gunfight.
demon.
What a round
Gotta get rid of
out Abuza.
There's
early.
going to be so much to break down at the end of this tournament, but the players are about ready to take the stage. Before we send it back, can you just contextualize this for me, Nameless? How good is this Grand Finals in the history of COD Champs?
I mean, this is a banger. You look at the last 2 finals that we've had, it has been blowouts at COD Champs. And you're looking at this one, a tough season for Optic Texas. They're in a final tied. You look at Vancouver, they've been swept. Both times they made it to a final. They find themselves 3-3. This is going to be incredible.
The end of 2025 is coming.
This is one of the most entertaining finals I've seen in a long time.
And we have two incredible casters bringing you the finale. On the mic for this one, give it up for Miles and Chance.
Thank you so much, team. Well, 3-3 going into this one. I mean, again, it's third time the charm for the boys of Surge. Optic have been here before. To go back-to-back would be incredible. The storylines are writing themselves here at Champs.
Let's get it going, man.
I just want to see how these next two go.
I mean, yeah, you talk about how necessary the Grand Finals experience is for this team. Again, very young squad rolling through. 0-4 stuffed out both the majors they made it to. Well, here they are, winning S&Ds, winning respawns as well. But the theme in the world of competitive Call of Duty, S&D wins championships. Here we are at the biggest stage, the biggest chip. And right now, Vancouver Surge have been flawless in this game mode. Abuza with a 2.5 KD, and he's the one sealing the deal in the round 11 as well. A monster in the game mode. They're looking to get the edge.
The craziest thing again about the way this matchup has come. Surge seems to be such a strong hardpoint team. They have not necessarily had the goods there. But wow, the Surge has been great.
This
is going to be quite the headbutt. The stuns and nades will tell a different story. That's a +3.
They're playing too well, so we might lose this.
Wow, the utility perfect right there from Optic. And now that initial plan from Vancouver, they're going to have to readjust.
And they're playing so quietly. Oh, yeah, you saw 1, 2. Hello. That's a problem.
Neptune bites off way more than he can chew. A ton of damage done, and Abuza unable to catch a single tag.
Wow, again, that is all from the stuns and nades, stopping him in their tracks and backing Vancouver down. Great shoulders being thrown. Shotzi not going to get caught this time.
I'm not going to give this one off just yet. Mercules will be on the flank in a moment. You're not going to win these trades. You're just not. Optic strike first. Solid as a rock.
Flawless. It was Shotzi and Hoop throwing the stuns, throwing the nades, landing them on checkers, absolutely dialed in. They get those, and you're just setting up Big Bruce for the final few kills. 3-0 start. Perfect teamwork, and the way Dashy shoots, it's like he's got two guns in his hand.
Guy's a walking scythe. That's a throwback, even though he was a Tempest player. First round done. Dashy spree looking pretty good. Hoop's going to take the bomb his own way. The rest of the squad going to fight for that top hallway control. Classic looks, but wonderful team shot, and Abuza has to stay down.
Yeah, that was a bold square. Neptune is isolated on the site. But he is challenged. Him in 0-4, there you go. The coverage from the top rope, and Dashy
happens.
He's on a 4 spree. And that's going to fall short. Vancouver Surge, perfect round on defense, trading back and forth. Efficient work. They are squaring in the windows. Nasty and Abuza playing with zero fear.
You see this final kill. Dashy just goes a little wide. Any closer there to those barrels, and he may have been able to take that 1v1 without any other interruptions, but 1-1 here on Hacienda.
In Vancouver, now that they have trophies to work with, maybe the B strat can still be effective. Maybe they want to make the adjustments. We know Vancouver, a team guaranteed to have a strong game plan rolling in. Neptune taking the bomb over towards Zay. His 3 teammates. We challenge mid. We're challenging the windows again. Abuza lives for it, loves it. Fried at Mercules and Dashy come out on top. You might not be playing with fear. Now Neptune shook in a 1v4.
He's still got bomb. And he's got space to play with. So at this point in time, Optic is going to be set up, find a corner, cover as much of the map as possible. You have an overwhelming advantage right now. Do you have the good luck on your side? No need for it. 2-1 Optic.
Yeah, and commanding again in these top hallways. Dashy's 5-1, Mercules 2-1. The ARs for Vancouver. Nasty 1-3, and Abuza 0-2. If you're able to control these windows, you control the middle of the map. That is the massive access point to go anywhere. Through the dark hall, through connector, through open hall over towards rock, or through the middle of the map for a pinch. You win those initial gunfights, the rounds become so easy. The Chows right now, Optic happy for him with the 2-1 lead.
3-1 split here from Vancouver defensively. A lot of love towards the A-bomb site, but no one's home. It's all going down at B. A single solitary stun, and now a swimming shot to get yourself over there.
Bro.
04's got a lot of work to do.
Oh, Dashi might have a pick as well. Number 7 overcommits. There's a lot of action happening. Dash is going to back down in the perfect time. Bomb planted for free, and they have no idea Shotzi's behind you.
Splish splash. He strikes. Oh, and he might be doing it again. No way. A flurry of activity now towards the site. That's going to be the go button called. Hit it, absolutely send it. Fly forward. A lot of damage dealt. Shotzi on that flank finds himself his second on the round. The last man gone. Optic Texas, love it when a plan
That was kind of crazy.
No one has ever forgotten about Sharksy. If there is water on a map, he will be there to figure out how to become the master of it. And perfectly played as well. His teammates do their job. Everybody right now from Optic on point on Hasi. A 3-1 lead.
A little throwback there to Zarqwa Hydroelectric.
A throwback.
Hydroelectric was one of the worst maps to ever be in Call of Duty. I swear.
3-1
Why would they ever do
here on
that?
Hacienda.
Zarqwa.
Wind in their sails. Despite the loss in control, they're looking fantastic. A 4 spree from Shotzi.
This is looking like a good read from Optic. Hook's going to be the defender of the A site, but the top hallways right now, Optic are swarming around. They have the dark control.
Yeah, and they absolutely got 3 hit markers there, so you can see the Optic maneuver now. They're looking for 1 man. Like this, a little bit of gunfight now. You know that there are players inside tin. Hook is not going to give that up, and here comes Merc.
And they've just trapped themselves in there. Number 5 is going to be overwhelmed. Mercury's here looking for the kill. Great damage on the nades. Great prediction for the outer fences, and he gets out with his life.
That is such a great 1v1 win. He's running into trouble with a booster now. Oh, nearly able to get himself 2 out of that, so man advantage Optic.
Nasty's going to be waiting for his teammate Neptune to make the play. But Optic are reading this on the minimap. Dashi's prepared for that chow. 35 seconds left on the clock.
All right, you think Neptune's going swimming, or you think he's going up top?
Could not be more split if they try.
I think he's going up top. I think he presses up top.
At the very least, Nasty's got that bomb, so.
Yep.
Check your corners, as you do. Nep.
He beat Dashi.
Gets away with his life. 2v2, 20 seconds.
The problem is there is not time, and you got a player from Optic on either site.
I can't believe he beat Dashi there.
There's the choice.
Wow.
Oh shit.
What a moment. Ample time to get this one down. Here
shit.
comes Hook. He's going to send it forward. Is he going to be able to get there in time? Is he going to be able to save it? No good. And a 1v1 now. Neptune versus Hook. 2 of the most difficult players to deal with at any given moment. Now they go head to head.
Just defuse it.
Hook to go one way. Neptune goes another, but they will meet.
Woo!
And Hook
walks
away with a win. That dark corridor, man.
The Stella
That
tastes
dark
nice.
corridor
There's
is something else. 4-1.
We talk about on the main stage that the hard
When's the last time you had a Stella?
might just be built different. That man is ice cold, no reaction, and he just bailed his team out. That would have been a 2v3 clutch from Vancouver. Hoop ripping their heart away.
2 more rounds for Optic is all we need. And they are on attack now. Kyler Garland. Cut from a different cloth.
What a...
I could use the restroom. Hold on.
complete
Let's
player
go.
he has become. He has evolved this year.
Come on.
Ook is in his final form.
Again, the stuns are going to be landing over by Rock, but not a lot of intel.
Uh-oh.
Vancouver Surge are going to have to do this with their eyes and their weapons.
Oh, they're all top mid.
Exchange of gunfire is going to force a move, and it's not going to allow the bomb to plant just
No,
yet.
behind you.
Flank is open. Shotzi's got well control, but the Lambo pinch is open. The hallways right now, Vancouver are dominating. This is a very uncomfortable spot for Optic to be in.
Depending on how the timing goes.
And they're backing down because Shotzi's cleared the space. Mercules also finds the pick. That's huge. And look at the timing. Shotzi's cleared out the entire map except for Bo, and wow, if he kept going, he would have fallen.
They've got no idea. He's absolutely going to get another hit. 4v2.
Neptune swimming.
Neptune, again, what an uncomfortable round. Able to maybe get something here. You're never going to guess this. Poles apart. As Nep gets involved.
Oh!
From the depths. Eyes are on it as Abuza makes his way forward now as well. Will he be able to time this hit correctly?
I mean, King of the Sea is swimming, but it's just such a long route. You are running out of time.
Eyes on Shotzi upstairs. Towards the bomb site. Gets one. Waiting for the trade. It's not going to be there. The pistol is ready, but it's not enough. Optic.
That was nice.
Texas. Map point.
And I don't know how Mercules managed to find that first blood. Optic are trying to evacuate a bad situation, and somehow on the retreat, he finds the pick. Shotzi cleared all the space in the world. And again, his instincts on point. If he continues the push over towards the site, he gets dropped. He stops himself, goes back towards the office, and finds the extra kill. Ridiculous heads-up gameplay. And S&D wins championships right now, and Optic trying to make amends for the first two they fell. A massive 5-1 lead.
This is great. Perfect time to remember how brilliant you are at the mode, fellas. Abuza up top, under Taylor gunfight. The trade's complete, and 04 gets to the party. Better late than never.
2v2 though, you lost space on the other side.
Oh no.
Neptune. A 2v1 situation right now for Shotzi. He's been here before.
He saw him.
The stun does not connect, but I do believe they saw him.
He's just trying to play the mind games. He's showing him nothing. No contact at all.
Doing it with a Jackal. He's moving fast. Aims in the back pocket certainly helps his case.
Oh, they know now.
Oh, they know now. There it is. Neptune. What a fantastic round he had.
That's one of the most difficult gunfights in the game. Neptune on that.
What is it, 5-3 now?
Never going to lose that one. Even with the Jackal at range and a great bounce back round. Again, we talked about that battle in the top hallways, the open access it is going to give you. We thought with the first blood that it was going to be an issue, but as soon as Mercules gets traded, 04 capitalizes straight through the middle of the map. An aggressive play call to make when you're down 5-1, but Vancouver bringing the fight.
5-2.
5-2.
Plenty of opportunities to comebacks we've seen so far at Champs, and not a lot
Come on.
actually gone to completion. Shotzi going down low this time. He might be hitting that ladder in the second after the opening salvo gunfire. That his teammates walk away with a win.
Again, dude. That's massive. Merc has 5 first bloods, by the way.
Shotzi's going to catch himself potentially another one here. Uh-oh, bangs the door.
Nasty heard it.
Yeah, he's been spotted. Bomb plant A though. Not a whole lot of presence being shown there. 04 might be able to make something happen. Hello.
Nice. No.
In the back. 3v2. Luke down low. Dash on the outside fences. Surge do not have the numbers, and they are running out of time.
It's the perfect setup for Optic.
Flat side. You've seen Dasher in the hop. He's caught out 04. Has he seen the second man? He has. He has indeed. 1v2.
No time.
No time whatsoever. Hook can dance his way into the next map. Oh, for a new one. Optic take the lead. Tournament point.
One more map,
Going
man.
into rewind.
That's all we need.
One map away as players in the game.
One more map.
In every game mode, at every level. Incredibly impressive. Of course, joined by a whole host of world champions around them.
And man, what a map as well, man. The 1v1s, it's the world champions. It's the composure in these moments. to not make a mistake, to let your opponent come to you, to just play your game that you have trained on, you have rehearsed all year long. Bring out the very best in yourself here at Champs. Nep's going to kick himself for that 1v1.
This shit's getting wild.
Right gun for the job, right position. That hurt.
I'm just hoping
Again, Luke, no reactions.
Yeah, ice cold. But now
We get
one
Max for a
map
big
away,
fucking last game.
and Optic fans will be the most insufferable they have ever been. And after the year that they've had, they deserve it. It has been a roller coaster year for this squad. Topsy-turvy on the roster decisions. A gift of Mercules that they get handed. And Hook, that again is an entirely complete player and a complete person. Has to be one of the best, if not the best teammates in the league. A consummate professional. What a special tournament Optic have had. The green wall, I mean, they're going to go buck wild.
And they should. You're absolutely right. Karma and JP on stage for Optic. The final fist bumps before they send their boys into Rewind to play for that trophy right there, to play for another set of rings. It means everything to the players on stage. It means so much to the boys of Surge.
Digging deep.
Heartbreak after heartbreak in grand finals before, and here at Champs, they have put themselves in the best possible position. They have to now
One
win
map.
a hard point to force a final map, to force game 9. We now really test their resolve. We test their mental game. Optic, can you close it out here? End it. Or are we going the distance? Rewind, hard point.
I think we win it right here, guys.
We missed you. Here we go, once again. Will this be for the championship or will it be for a final map? Let's find out.
A map that reminds us of the past.
We got to win
Where
this.
just a year ago, Optic hoisted that trophy. Legacy defining moment for these players. Optic, the most criticized players in Team and Call of Duty. To go back-to-back solidifies them as living legends.
This is it. Rewind, hard point. Map number 8. And P1 is electrifying. Plenty of space to play with, a lot of nice angles. Shotzi has got free reign of wherever he wants to go right now. Good news, he's all over the place. Bad news, he's not got any kills yet. Collapse now on all his time. Who's going to be there driving the Timber Spear? And that's so far gone as well. Halfway through the point, they get the break.
It's so quick. He's got both weapons. The spawns have already been flipped. You trade off 10 seconds of the initial time to have the advantage long term. Optic already in a good spot.
Hey, a great spot. Nice damage. Oh, what a battle with Neptune.
Damn.
Those pesky doors.
pesky doors. Been saying that for 5 years.
Oh, and 04 is completely unaware. Yeah, he has no idea where he's going. Optic, well, they've locked down the spawns for P2, a money hill when you get it. It's a little bit of a battle. Abuza's here for some presence, and Abuza doing everything he can, but as he gets traded out, Optic right back in time.
Right back in time. And they've got the spawns up close and personal, ready to get in position for this next wave. Vancouver finding at least one now on the approach. Shotzi takes care of 04. Neptune on him. The wave is not complete just yet. Last man, Merc.
Oh.
Vancouver, effective on the attack.
Yeah, huge bounce back. You need to get that P2 break for them, and you trade out Hook as well.
Shy.
So Vancouver Surge clearly bringing the
Shotzi
fight.
shouldn't have pressed that. He should have waited for his team.
Now a little bit of life. They're going to take the lead as well. Optic, maybe one final hit to see if they can strip away this P2 time.
Big Bruce is not going to check that. That's going to be a couple of freebies.
Check
now.
the
Shots
corners.
Will with a quick contest. Nasty winning another big
Check
one.
your
Vancouver
corners.
taking the lead.
And now these players flipping
They're
out.
not
Number
checking.
one going to flip out
Brother.
there from Hook, and this is an opportunity for Surge to try to run it down and flip those spawns. Mercules on the back line, though, holds it secure, but
Damn
he
it.
falls.
Nasty.
Optic, everybody spawning out, and
Nasty's
Vancouver
just
in
shooting,
prime
bro.
position.
Vancouver in a big spot now to run it up. Let's go for it. Listen in.
They're going to tie this series up. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Gotta get a boozer. Nice. Gotta get Neptune here. Gotta get Neptune here. Somebody pick him up. Somebody pick him up. Merc. Stop. Nice. They don't know he's in burger. They don't know he's in burger. Chopsy knows. No, Chopsy knows. Nice. Hercules killed Chopsy and Nasty. That's what I like to see. Shoot at the fucking zone.
Yo, he's in office. Or he's on you. I'm gonna update you. Police car. I'm looking. There might be king for. He died.
Swing wide. Yeah, swing wide, Abuza. Oh, you on their zone. Yeah. You on their spawn. Flip spawn. Fuck. Come on. They traded? He's just in there. Love that. It's behind. Hercules, pay attention. No. Dashy, come on.
Let's go.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is about to go to the last game. Bro. This is about to go to the last game, bro. No. We should have won right here. We should have stomped him right here. We shouldn't even have done a thing. That's how you know we're not going to win the ring. If we don't win this map, we're not winning the ring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If they win this map, they're going to get the ring off of us. This is... No, there's no way. No. Oh yeah, it's a GG, bro.
Our first set of hard points coming to a close, and Vancouver Surge absolutely
I think they're fucking walking on Optic.
These guys are all everywhere on the map. They got a P4 break when they needed it. Now they got a 7-point lead. They are cooking.
How do you bring this game back? Seriously, I'm dead ass serious about it. Like we're getting fucking hammer time. Look at this. Look at this. We can't shift.
Action, but what a hold and what a scoreline from Surge.
And they're reading it too. They know the pressure's coming through P2. Neptune, though, the timing doesn't go his way, so he's overwhelmed. 30 seconds left on
Bro,
P1.
we're down too much.
Fighting for an Optic win every single gunfight. It's a
We're down half a
70-point
game.
gap right now between these two teams. Optic are in control.
That's a succulent 20 seconds.
Man.
Absolutely one. Nasty on the contest.
We have to do a lot.
Best you can
We're
hope
gonna
for
have to
here.
do a lot to
Kills
do this
ideal.
back.
But at this point, don't let them get any more time.
Nah,
Abuza
it's
on the
impossible,
late hit,
bro.
and shots are in. Going toe-to-toe once again with Shotzi for the dying seconds. And the rotation is on, and it is going to be Dashy in position first.
And the breaks for Vancouver have set them apart. And wow, they just get the spawn. Optic, no one's in the back. H just going to be there. And I think Dashy reads it, but maybe a little bit too late. Maybe not. Big Bruce drops him, but it's not enough. It is still a square fight going through. You're trying to get the pressure if you're Abuza, but he just doesn't have the help.
Abuza, he's run forward. He's found a couple of kills. Traded out with a man by back dumpsters.
You need that.
Brucey gets
need
it
that.
on
No.
the turn, but 04 still on time. Hercules with the trade.
That is unbelievable. I mean, Dashy sets it up just to keep things mixy, but you are afloat on the P2. The break does not actually
Luke
roll
needs to
through.
wake up.
Admittedly, still a
Come on,
massive
Dashy.
lead right now on Rewan. One final hit for the final 20. Nazi's reading it, ready for the pinch, gets the kill. Two in the feed there from Optic. Optic, and they should
Come on,
be able to
Shotzi.
clean
Come on,
house. Yeah,
Shotzi.
they should.
Come on, Shotzi.
Oh, he does it, and the nades are perfect. The perfect nade.
What?
Not enough for the
How'd
kill.
that nade not?
They flip spawns, and
I
now
don't know
it's
how
what,
that
a
nade didn't get him.
65-point
Okay.
game.
All right.
Optic are
We're
here.
still in
They're
this.
set up around the new time. Let's go for a listen in.
We're still in this.
Yo, on me, outer left, he's 18, 18. They're 18 above the 18.
Yeah, Merc never dies at this point. So.
Trying to get you a diner, Joe.
Looks pretty good at this point, too.
Mid pillar, one shot. Mid door, one shot. Watch out on the court. They got
Feels pretty good here. Nice hoop. Hook's there.
Oh, no. Twice. Laying down on the foot guard. One red,
He
blue,
needed
one
that.
blue, one flip
He
guard.
really needed that.
Okay, stay down, stay down. One's blue. They're gonna go left. They're gonna go left.
Okay.
Just have your home.
One more.
Have your home.
Oh, Neptune.
Yo, we're missing one on the left. We're missing
Gotta get Neptune. Swing, swing, swing.
On time on me.
Oh, be careful, 4.
Yeah, there's
I'm playing for
Oh!
Yeah, he's all the way around somewhere.
Fuck!
I don't see. Yo, he's.
We're still a point. We're still one whole point down.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh, shit!
I'm picking up left. I'm picking up left.
Play through the left, boys.
I know.
Oh, shit!
I'm playing for
Shotzi wants to win,
They go
man.
P1.
Yo, deep left on me.
Yeah, I'm staying P1.
He really does.
P1 dead. P1 dead.
Deep left.
Fuck.
One shot. Nap. There's two left. Nap and Abuza.
We needed both those gunfights.
Court to office.
Hold on, though. We can still. Yep. One more. We need one more. No! Nasty can't get around front. Around front! Behind you!
I have the cross
Hercules.
now.
Or Hoop. Come on, Hoop.
Nice, good job. I have the cross. Look left. Look left.
Come on, Hoop. You need Neptune, too. You need to get him.
Fuck. Is going front door. Front door nap.
I'm ironing with you.
No!
Another one right. Deep right.
One more.
He's on the cop car.
Shotzi. You needed to win that. They're gonna break P. Yeah. Fuck, man. At least we're tied. We're tied. We're looking a lot better right now. We have to break this, though. Can't let them get all that time. Damn.
On close back door me.
Bro's really not missing a shot right now.
He's still back. He
Holy
chopped.
fuck. That grenade?
2 on 0. 2 on 0. One his close court.
Oh!
Yo, two front of me.
Oh, imagine all you hits fucking one of those at least. All you need is one more.
He didn't go mid door. Yo, no spawn P2. I'm pretty. Never mind. We're good.
Okay, he's absolutely.
Come on, somebody get on the hill.
He went
Get on the hill.
towards front. I'm getting a trophy on you.
What's your side? Watch out.
No, why would you jump out of there, Shotzi?
I needed him this side.
You had the hill for free, bro. What? What?
We got splits. We got splits. Maybe with you.
He's in between.
In between one shot. There are two other guys one shot. In between.
I don't get why he would get out of the hill. He had the hill for free.
Stay alive.
And he got out for no reason. To chow fucking 4 kids.
Unbelievably tense. Listen in. Optic pull a miraculous comeback. It's still not quite enough to maintain the lead, and Surge are in.
This has been a wicked trade battle on this hill. I mean, it is a battle of
Come on.
Target, War, and Optic. Well, they get the advantage
Just
on the
need that time. We
The
just need that
comeback
time.
is here. It is a 10-point game going into noon.
Into P1.
Come on. Come on, Optic.
Slight lead for
Fucking
Surge.
50 seconds and you
Do
get a
have position.
ring,
They do
nigga.
have control of the point. Here we go.
50
Banging
seconds
out
you
the
get a ring,
Sending it
nigga.
forward.
Let's go.
Oh, 3 dead.
Let's go.
Nazi last man. Has to try to
50
maintain.
seconds, you
Lead
get a
change.
ring, nigga. Come on.
You gotta hit the dope button. Shot's gonna slam that door.
Don't let him get you out your bread.
No open lanes.
Don't let him take your
Optic
shoes
got the
off your
lead,
feet.
And they are taking over. They're holding it.
Come
They're
on.
holding it
Don't let him
together.
take your shoes off your
Dashi's
feet.
got the right covered. Next attack here from Surge. Things are starting to get dicey. It's another
I love
3
that.
dead.
I love that.
Neptune is there.
No,
He
you
gets
gotta
it.
get him. You
He's
gotta
down
get him.
and out. It might be it. You have to hold.
This is it.
Can't
right
fucking
here,
move off
right
that
now.
point.
Optic, they got it. The team kills are rolling through. They're gonna get it done.
10 seconds for the championship. Hook fighting
No.
in. Neptune on the contest. Do we buy enough
Need
time
those.
for another point?
Yeah, we do.
Dashi
We're gonna get another point.
steps up, brought down. Rotation is on.
Where's New?
Optic
Come on,
is there.
Shotzi.
And they're spawning there too. Every single player.
Come on, Shotzi.
Shotzi to seal the deal.
Come on,
Final
Shotzi.
fight. Shotzi's there.
You want that
Nasty
bread?
dives. It's history in the making. Back to back. World champions. Optic
There it is.
Texas. It is a fairy tale come to life.
Wow.
Not in a million
Wow.
years. With the year they've had, would you ever have called them champs here? It is simply proof that miracles are possible. And the miracle maker Mercules, the messiah for Optic. And for the rest of the league, he was the Baba fucking Yaga. Unbelievable.
The Baba fucking Yaga.
I cannot believe my eyes. Optic are your back-to-back 2024 and 2025 champions.
Woo! Oh man.
And all the Call of Duty fans all around the world, make some noise for your 2025 World Champions of the Texas. The back-to-back World Champions. And to hand out the trophy, we're going to pass it on over to Daniel Sad.
Thank you, Blaze.
Yo, what the
Today,
fuck?
history is made. We crown our first ever back-to-back champions. I want to congratulate the entire Optic organization, from Hector to Coach Karma, Coach JP, and most of all, I want to congratulate these special players. Who? Mercules, Shotzi, Dachi. The resilience you've shown throughout this winding season is nothing short of inspirational. And so I'm proud to announce that our 2025 Call of Duty League champions are Optic Texas.
Yeah!
It's all yours.
The 2025 Call of Duty World Champions back-to-back.
Yo, hell yeah.
Texas.
Yo, all right.
Man, oh man, let me get up in here real quick. I gotta talk to our back-to-back champions and why I got Coach JP here. JP, you have seen this roster go through some of the toughest times, some of the best times, and now go back-to-back as world champions. Talk to me about what y'all been through and what does this win mean for the Optic crew?
It means everything. You know, they always say it's always darkness before dawn, bro. We had a lot of dark times, a lot of valleys. I'm just so thankful for everyone supporting us throughout all of that. You know who the real fans are right there, bro. So thank you guys for all for the support. Thank you guys all to the back, all the staff you guys don't see at Optic. They're always supporting us, even through the downs, the lows. We come back rising. We got prepared for this. Lunch back to back.
They won back-to-back. They sure did right there, okay? Now, I want to move on over here to Hook, okay? Make some noise for Hook, everybody. Hook, this is your second Call of Duty World Championship, and you did this one on land, baby. How does it feel to win in front of this crowd?
I am truly speechless. I
know you're a man of little words,
That's
Hook,
crazy.
and you've been grinding your whole life for this moment. I know it's big.
Yeah, no, I really just want to say thank you to everyone here. Thank you to my family back home. Thank you to the Green Wall. My girlfriend, thank you. This has been a year for me, so I'm just so thankful, man. Thank you, guys.
Show some more love to Hook, everybody. Get it done. Now, I
Another ring.
Yo. Oh, shit.
Getting your second ring out here. It's been a crazy season for you and Shotzi throughout all the team
Back-to-back
changes,
rings,
throughout
man.
winning last year. Talk to me about how does it feel to go through all that adversity to be the first ever back-to-back Call of Duty World Champion?
I mean, it sounds surreal, even you just saying it right now, but I'm just super proud of the boys. Me and Ant have been in an absolute movie this year. It's been absolutely chaotic, but I'm glad I got a ring in Canada, you know, from my fellow Canadians.
Yeah!
Hey.
Where you from? Get it done at home, baby, okay?
Pass the mic.
Now pass the mic on over to Shotzi as I walk down between you two over here towards the end, okay? Shotzi, right before your birthday, you go back to back as a Call of Duty champion. Talk about an early birthday gift for you. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling amazing, man. This is, you know, a dream come true, especially winning with Mace his rookie year. I'm proud of the boys and of myself, man, seriously.
I know it's a big one, okay? I know it's a big one. And now, you officially get your third ring. Enjoy some of the greats of Call of Duty
Third
history.
fucking ring.
How does that feel?
It's amazing, man. I'm just grateful, honestly, is the best way to put it. I'm speechless right now, and I love the fans. I fucking love the green wall, man. Seriously.
There you go, there you go. Now hand me this mic real quick. I want to just put it over here. But before I do that, I need to talk to one of the hottest young superstars to ever enter the CDL in his third event, winning a world championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you your MVP of the championship, Mercury!
Yo, that's what's up.
Man, oh man.
Bro got the MVP and literally won a fucking ring. First season in the fucking
But you
league.
have worked so hard to get to this moment. You have achieved the dream that so many Call of Duty players want to achieve in the time in which you have. Talk to me about what it means to be on this stage, look at this crowd, and to become a Call of Duty Championship MVP.
It feels insane. It wouldn't have been possible without the team. Thank you guys for giving me the chance, Hector. And I just appreciate all the support from the Green Wall, man. Thank you guys.
There you go,
Yo, imagine your fucking first season playing. You never thought you'd play professionally in a real sense.
And talk to a man.
Randomly, you get an option to play professionally. The best org possible signs you, and you win a ring with them in under 6 months.
Karma, how does it feel
It's
to
crazy.
hold another one of these?
It's like a movie.
I mean, shit, that was a fast turnaround, you know. I mean, the way this year started, I don't know if any of us thought this was going to happen, and I was nervous as shit that match. You know, I'm sweating, but it's great, and you know, and I couldn't get the last two without these guys, so shout out to them. I mean, dude, they put in so much work. Like, I'm so happy with how they handled this year. I mean, it was rough. You know, we were in the deepest of the deeps that you could possibly be.
That's
we turned
right.
around. We brought Mason back.
What
We got
was it?
Mason on the team. Brought Kyler back. And
18 fucking
dude,
loss
They
streak.
were just a different beast the last month.
They were a different beast, but the right green monster that these fans needed to get another world championship, everybody. Make some noise for Karma. Now let me talk to El Capitan over here. Hex, how proud of you of these boys to get the third Call of Duty World Championship for the Green Wall and to cement yourself in history, having the most championships of any org, and to be the first organization to go back-to-back.
First and foremost, like, everything about this entire year has been just insane. Nobody could have written a better script. I could be prouder than these guys. I can't thank enough the Green Wall for showing up as strong as they always do. I want to say a special thanks to everybody back at home. I want to team ops. We have Roger, we have James Page, everybody.
What a fucking tournament, huh?
My obviously beautiful wife, Liv.
What a champs this year,
I
huh?
tell you, Call of Duty is a
Back to
sport
fucking
that
back.
will be as big as it possibly can if we continue to be as resilient as we have been this entire year.
Yep.
Mercules, you are the man. Shotzi, I want you to do the honors and give those to the boys. Hook and Mercules finally get their chains. I am so proud. Give them a round of applause, boys and girls. Yeah, here.
Come on. Let's get them crowned up here on the main stage. But one more time, everybody in the venue, I want you guys to blow the roof off the eye. Make some noise for your world champions of the 2025 season, Optic Texas.
Optic did it.
Mike off of Pikes. They say they treat you differently if you win a trophy. 3 events in, Mercules lifting the trophy, earning MVP honors at the biggest event of the year as Optic goes back-to-back. History in the making. This event blew all of our minds. No one saw a 7-seed versus A-seed in the winter final.
No
one saw Optic going on a perfect run, and no one saw this championship match going as deep as we did.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big question, right? Should Surge do? And I just want to say, like, congrats to Surge. It was a hell of a year for those guys. They put on an incredible final. I think they're going to go back and watch that, and it's going to be tough to watch because there were a couple of moments, they were a few moments away from potentially winning this thing, but that's when
Surge shouldn't change their team for the next year at all. Those niggas are dogs.
you call upon your superstars. That's what Optic is built on. They found those moments. They took advantage of them. And, well, that's why they're back-to-back champs.
3 championship matches for Vancouver Surge on the season, but it's Texas raising the trophy. And, of course, the MVP going to Mercules. We talked about it in the green room. It was a highly debated subject. But Mercules, since day one, has been that guy. And it's more than just the numbers. The comms have changed the game for Optic. They are now reaching their true potential.
I mean, my God, like, who would have thought, like, in the way that everything rolled throughout the entirety of this season for Optic Texas, it took one guy, just like the opponent on the other side of that stage, to overturn this team for Optic Texas, and he was unbelievable since they put him in, even throughout the entirety of this weekend. As a rookie with a 1.4 overall is absurd on the literal biggest stage. Me and Ant said it. If he had come in earlier in the beginning of the year, easily a contender for Rookie of the Year. This guy's been unbelievable for this team.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you know what they say about players in Call of Duty? When you can elevate the people around you, that's when you know someone is truly special. And I mean, we saw Dashy's best performances alongside Mercules, Shotzi able to take over, and, you know, Hook sort of being the captain in the comms alongside Mercules. This team just had such a crazy turnaround. They were on the cusp of not making it to champs. We get here and they steamroll everybody and they avoid the game 9 to close it out. What a story. You couldn't even write something like this, Chris.
I mean, he was just frying every single game. I think the biggest thing was really his search and destroy, right? It feels like in control. I mean, this guy turned that around for them, and even when they lose a couple in the final, he was a big part of the reason why they should bring it back. And then just in that final map, he starts to bring out
Mercules was going crazy today. He had a couple fucking stinkers, though.
Yeah, he gets 5 first bloods in the hostage search destroy, and then you think about him in control. When he joined, they became the best control team in the game. So just impact areas that he improved almost immediately since joining.
He had the 1.1 or 1.5 yesterday.
As a rookie.
Third event, by the way.
There is a new Iceman in the league, best search and destroy rank in the event. He leads his team to victory tonight as Optic Texas celebrates their 2nd dub in a row. Here they are on the stage one more time. Merc, you have watched these guys in a while. Just how strong was their performance tonight?
I mean,
yo, that shit's crazy.
Like they were battle
Optic
tested.
first fucking org to ever go back to back.
They would not go down, right? Like they had
They
these
did it with
knockdown
Dashy.
punches from Shotzi, incredible plays,
and Shotzi, because everybody always talks like Dashy and Shotzi are the worst players in the league.
They had to win.
Guys, like, they need to drop Dashy. They need to drop fucking Shotzi.
Absolutely. And I mean, you think
Now
about
they go
like
back to
everything
back.
they've gone through throughout the entirety of this season. This is an Optic Texas team that is used to the crowd being behind them, is used to finding a lot of success, and they were in the trenches this season.
Holy
the tenacity
shit.
it takes for them to turn around that main stage when they finally pulled some blood, unbelievable.
It was impossible to choose
All right, y'all.
just one play.
That's going to do it for the stream.
Play of the
Motherfucking,
tournament.
Optic won.
It's the winning moment. Optic
Let's watch play the
Texas
game
locking
first.
it in. Nameless, walk me through the final kills here in Hardpoint.
Yeah, I mean, this was beautiful. On back-to-back rotations, they just secured P1, right? You force them to spawn out glass, you're finding all the kills, and you just know where they're going to be. You've seen Shotzi earlier on rotation to this hill. He ended up finding a couple huge kills on the street, which allowed them to flip. And now you get over towards P2, where it's Shotzi once again closing the game out with a massive three-piece as Surge starts to funnel in.
Yeah, if he didn't kill Nasty there, they'd be in trouble.
Had some crazy plays. He made a montage versus Surge.
The fans travel well as the Green Wall celebrates behind their team. Dashy going back to back in his 8th and 9th championship appearances. What a ridiculous story it has been for this team all year.
Dude, they literally
all right, everybody. That's going to do it.
I mean, they were the 17.